famous stranger. I'm the famous stranger. The flame of the city, so we speak the language of the air. The flame of the city, the flame of the city, the flame of the city. Dry tears run down, only I can see it. My smile ain't for real, only my mama see it. A city flame in a cold world. You know, cause I need to live alone in this cold world. Turn the lights out, with the wild child. Burn down the whole town, oh no. Step tripping from the XP. I work it hard like a Mexican. And I'd rather be alone right now. Every girl in my phone, yeah. Rock with me, I be on, always on home. Running down the alone, like sweet jump. Shout out to Walker 44, that love be home. Yeah, when you call on me, I'll be there. Feel good, I'll be there. At the flame of the city, I'm the flame of the city. Yeah, the flame of the city. So we speak the language of the air. I'm the flame of the city. The flame of the city. The flame of the city. I still run around like I'm young and crazy. I could never change, cause I'm the flame. Feel the burn and the pain and the curve on the fast lane. And I remain off the chain. More money, more problems. You know it all. Famous stranger in the hole. I can fit it off the wall. I say, yeah. Go and get your cameras, it's a man right here. Rock with me, I'll be on loud. We styrofoam, $200 alone. Like Steve Jones, Rolling Stone with a million dreams. My old lady tired of it, wonder if she still love me. Every city got a flame, speaking of a change, and we all fall victim to the pain. It feel good, cause I'm living as the flame of the city. I'm the flame of the city. Yeah. The flame of the city. So we speak the language of the air. I'm the flame of the city. The flame of the city. The flame of the city. My tears run down, only I can see it. Smile ain't for real, only my mama see it. I still run around like I'm young and crazy. I can never change, cause I'm the flame. Get your olive leaf extract. Y'all know what it is. This what we rocking with right here. That's what we rocking with. Y'all want to know how I shoot back so good? Olive leaf extract. Go to myoliveleaf.b and get your bottle today. I don't know. We got a lot of new people in here tonight. And we're gonna go let it be known how it is. Make sure this book explains a lot of what we're seeing today. This book goes right along with the Rap Trap. This is Donald Oliver Davis's book, Revolution, Introduction to the Art and Science of a Worldview Warfare. This speaks about the powers that music has over us as a people and the power that it's been had over us. You already know how we rocking. If you want to show love You can fuck with the super chat if you don't have the Cash App or the PayPal. But if you want your message read, you go to the Cash App or PayPal. You know we rocking with Omen watches. Go to my Omen watch, my Omen timepiece, omentimepieces.com. And go to the AO Nation NAB free collection. Shout out to Omen watches for fucking with us the long way and giving this NAB shit, giving this real shit a platform in the business world. So salute to them. This how we doing this, man. I'm already seeing shout out to that boy Mizo. I'm already seeing in the comments the niggas is saying, why did they have to kill the grandparents though? And we about to go ahead and get into that first video and go ahead and let this thing be known. Since you know there's confusion in the air, I need somebody needs to send me. I need some to send me the actual footage of the fire. Somebody send me the actual footage. I don't need a link. I need the actual footage. You need to send it to the Instagram so I can download it. I do not need a link. I need the actual footage so we can play it. But what we're going to play right now off the gate, I want to start this off. Shout out to Asiatic. You understand that there's a team behind this whole thing. Shout out to Max. Obviously, shout out to Grump. Grump had the timestamp up. And if you are texting me right now, I cannot see any text messages because I'm live. The only way that you can contact me right now is through this phone right here, and you have to do it via Instagram or Facebook. But it'd be better to do it Instagram because I might have took Facebook off this bitch, and I don't really have the time right now to re-engage with that. As I just said, I don't have time to do the Facebook. You're gonna have to do it on. If you sending me a message, if you're on a team and you sending me a message and you don't send on Instagram, I'm not gonna get it. Yeah, you know that tonight is gonna be one of them nights. So let's go ahead and get on the right track. If you are a nation speaker, this is to the nation speakers on the Patreon. It's a lot of people that seem not to understand how do I get the call-in number. And for tonight, because I don't got time for the bullshit. Really, yo, okay. I just said don't send me no link. I just said don't send me no link. If you're not a part of the team, if you haven't been sending videos, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't got time for that tonight. This is too important. I need the fucking video, not the link. That means that you're going to have to go get the link, download it, and send me the video. We don't got time for that tonight. We got too much going on. As I was saying, all you have to do to get the call-in number, I want to block anybody who says anything about the call-in number. But because there's going to be new people in here, I'm going to say, you know, we ain't just going, but if you say it more than once, then yeah. Moderators, make sure you on your job, letting folks know the Cash App and the PayPal. I don't want a screen to go by without them being able to see that. If somebody asks for the Cash App too many times after it's been given, you can block them. We're not playing with nobody tonight. Go to patreon.com. Thank you so much, Grump. I knew it was gonna be Grump that get the work clear. I told y'all that's the nigga right there. I had to do it on this phone. Fuck. I fucked that up. If you want the call-in number, if you want to call in and speak on this situation, you're not gonna be long-winded. You're not gonna stay on the line for 10 minutes. You're gonna have to speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? We can have a little conversation, but that's gonna be all. I've already got the fire video, so I don't need anybody else to send it. Thank you for anybody who worked on that. If you want to call in, you go to the Patreon, go to patreon.com, search AO Consaco, and you pick, let me see, because I might be finna block somebody. I hate when motherfuckers don't listen. I swear to God, I do. Hey, look, I'm telling you that I already have it. I already have the video, so no one else sent it. Thank you so much for everybody that was working. If you want to get on the screen, then you go to the Patreon, go to patreon.com, search AO Consaco, and go to Nation Speaker. Go to Nation Speaker, and we can't be on that bullshit tonight because I see these bitches already playing with the channel. I'm trying to find this bitch. They already playing. So we ain't got no time for no play. We ain't got no time for no bullshit. Let's get it right off the bat. You know, I fuck with the niggas who fuck with me. Shout out to Brandon. Brandon come through heavy. I think that's Brandon. Can't see the last name on that bitch. Brandon. Of course, it's gonna take me to that shit. But I gotta make sure he get his respect because he showed love. He the first one to show love. Shout out to that boy Brandon Bailey. I thought that was him. Brandon, oh shit. All right, I got you, big home. It was too late by the time I seen him. But shout out to him. Shout out to US Network. US Network fucking with that $10 or more challenge. Said, peace, God. You're the truth. I'm tuned in. Yeah, we're gonna do that tonight, US Network. I seen you last night. You knew him, man. I appreciate that love you showing. That's real talk. But yeah, so that's how you get on screen, and that's how you get the call-in number. Go to patreon.com. If you somebody who claimed that you've been rocking with the show for a while, I don't know how in the fuck. You don't know how in the fuck to you don't know how the fuck to, you know, get on the goddamn Patreon. If you've been somebody who been fucking with the show, how the fuck don't you know how to get on the Patreon? That's disrespectful, to be honest. Shout out to that boy Young Grump. Young Grump said, take your time. I'm gonna do it the best I can tonight, Grump. I'm gonna do it the best I can. Yeah, I'm gonna do it the best I can. Shout out to Grump for that, man. That's love. Gorilla Kid came in stupid heavy. Gorilla Kid 78 said, we in this bitch, man. And we finna go there tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm speaking with all clarity tonight. All clarity. First thing I want us to see as we come out the box. Gorilla Kid, I really appreciate that, my nigga. Look how they fucking with me. Already. They freed my goddamn screen. I'm telling y'all better get in here early, because you don't know what the fuck these folk gonna do tonight. We will be going there tonight, though. Let's start this shit off the right way. I want to give a little backstory. So let's watch this.
And I'ma be right here, fuck nigga, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'ma die right here, bitch ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga, y'all know what's up, bitch. It's up there. I got Joel with me, he gonna try to hit your grandma with that bitch. On dead, bitch. Y'all know it. Our fuck nigga know what's up. We ain't gotta talk about that shit, bro. And I'ma be right here, fuck nigga, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'ma die right here, bitch ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga, y'all know what's up, bitch. It's up there. I got Joel with me, he gonna try to hit your grandma with that bitch. On dead, bitch. Y'all know it. Our fuck nigga know what's up. We ain't gotta talk about that shit, bro.
One more time.
And I'ma be right here, fuck nigga, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'ma die right here, bitch ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga, y'all know what's up, bitch. It's up there. I got Joel with me, he gonna try to hit your grandma with that bitch. On dead, bitch. Y'all know it. Our fuck nigga know what's up. We ain't gotta talk about that shit, bro. Up there. I got Joel.
All right, there we are. So I want to play that first. And now we're gonna go to the second one. That's wrong. Let me turn that shit off for these blockers. Let's listen a little bit. We're gonna listen with our ears.
Hey, look, I ain't doing no more playing with these niggas. Oh, dead, I'm stepping on these niggas' neck. I'm talking about your grandma no ain't safe, your mama no ain't safe. I'ma wake their ass up with that bitch. Every time they go to sleep, I'm telling you, don't play with me, boy. I'm dead. I'm telling you, I'm dead. I'm coming just like that retarded.
One more time.
Hey, look, I ain't doing no more playing with these niggas. Oh, dead, I'm stepping on these niggas' neck. I'm talking about your grandma no ain't safe, your mama no ain't safe. I'ma wake their ass up with that bitch. Every time they go to sleep, I'm telling you, don't play with me, boy, I'm dead. I'm telling you, I'm dead, I'm coming just like that retarded.
Now let's look what happened. I don't want to really play that too heavy because I'm hearing screaming, and I don't know if that's screaming of somebody, and I don't know if YouTube gonna be able to tell the difference. So because I don't want them to take this shit down, we gonna just leave it like that. We all know what just happened to Honeykomb Brazy. Let's get into it. We know what happened to Honeykomb Brazy. Honeykomb Brazy, Alabama rapper, stomped down, real gangster, ain't no question about it. Body's been in the street. We done seen him perform in the street. He done been hit up 12 times. What, 8 times? 8 times. All in the head. Niggas ain't bullshitting playing 8 times. Niggas ain't bullshitting playing 8 times. Honeykomb Jr. is the down south 50 Cent. When we go to this level right here,
Lord, no.
when we go that level right there, when we start talking about, I'm gonna kill your grandma. Okay? I'm gonna lay it all out on the table tonight. Because we're gonna go ahead and get this business clear. When you are so motivated to murder that you will forego the actual target and have hate for the people around them, their loved ones, at that very moment, we understand that this shit is way deeper than rap. I want to explain to y'all what just took place. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be here for a little while tonight. I gave everybody time to get in here. Moderators, be on your job. When you are a regular, everyday street nigga, meaning you out here selling your goddamn 8 balls and shit like that, getting off a little gas and shit like that, get you a couple ounces of gas off and shit like that, you're not really no threat to nobody, because whatever level of violence you can bring, another nigga can bring. You understand? But just as soon as you cross that threshold of being somebody, this is why you will always see, as soon as a rapper gets to a plateau, when it looks like, damn, them niggas really might be doing it for real. At first, they were just doing, hood videos. They was on World Star. That's straight. But when you see a nigga who came in the game from being shot, and their story is prison, being shot, not just shot. They tried to murder me. You have to know that me, if I'm the person who's trying to kill you, which Honeykomb has made it very clear that there is money on his head and someone is out to kill him. Who that is not important. I can tell you the big homie name, but it's not important. Wouldn't be important. It wouldn't help you in your life. That's just you being nosy, wanting to know what's going on here. What's important here is to understand that when you look like you're becoming more of a threat, if I'm the enemy that's trying to kill you, and I know that you know it's me trying to kill you, the only smart thing for me to do is to up the ante. It's time to up the ante. If I know that you're getting closer to my level of money, make no mistake, in order for a nigga to make these type of things happen, you have to have some type of bread. You have to have some type of income. You have to have a nice size river. Because with that type of river, you can buy loyalty. You can buy dedication. Niggas will be jumping over each other to do the work for free just to get close to you. That's a dangerous person to be beefing with. As dangerous as that is, what we've been hearing in Honeykomb's music is prodding. We've been hearing a nigga poking the bear. Once again, let me talk to you.
And I'ma be right here, fuck nigga, ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'ma die right here, bitch ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga, y'all know what's up, bitch. It's up there. I got your ass with me. He gonna try to hit your grandma with that bitch. On dead, bitch. Y'all know it. Our fuck nigga know what's up. We ain't gotta talk about that shit, bro.
You know what's up. When a nigga is referencing death, I told y'all from the very beginning, Honeykomb will be dead very soon. It wasn't because I had any knowledge of whatever the fuck. Let me make it real clear. I'm from Baldwin County, the New South. You understand? Home. I ain't gonna speak too heavy on that real fast, but I'm from the New South. You understand? I'm from Baldwin County. That's Mobile is right across the bridge. You check my record, all my charges is gonna be in that jail. But it wasn't on me to go over there and do no research and shit like that to find out what the fuck going on with him. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm seeing him being shot on his video, just from a nigga watching his video. You know, if you've been in jail in Alabama, then you heard about Honeykomb. Honeykomb is a rapper, is a nigga who's locked up for life. That niggas would mix them up and say that, you know, the nigga was a rapper and shit like that. Honeykomb is his daddy. Big Honeykomb. This is Honeykomb Jr. Understand? Like, this is a real street nigga. All that you need to know is you're dealing with a real street nigga that has enemies. At that very moment, he becomes valuable to any label. Because a street nigga with enemies, as soon as we give him some shine, he's not going to be smart enough to just shut the fuck up and just make music. He's going to poke the fucking bear. And a lot of times you can do that and get away with it because now your money is bigger than the niggas who are trying to kill you. Obviously, in this case, you still not there. But a nigga don't want you to even get close to him. Niggas don't understand how significant it was to actually see Honeykomb in the car in a fucking rap video with Jay Prince, not Junior, not Jazz. We talking about the fucking man himself, the hand of death. Black hand of death, that was Preacher actually. But you know, this is respect. We know what that is. To see that, if I'm the nigga who has an issue with this nigga, something got to be done. Especially when, you know what I'm saying, a nigga is talking in this way.
And I'ma be right here, fuck nigga, ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'ma die right here, bitch ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga, y'all know what's up, bitch. It's up there. I got your ass with me. He gonna try to hit your grandma with that bitch. On dead, bitch. Y'all know it. Our fuck nigga know what's up. We ain't got.
I'm gonna say this too, dog. I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna be honest. When I looked at him, when I looked at Honeykomb and that whole situation, I'm gonna be honest. I really was seeing. I thought because you know the nigga spoke about money on his head and shit like that. As I looked at the niggas around him in that first video, I'm like, nah, it's gonna be one of them niggas to take that shit. One of them niggas is gonna take the goddamn bounty. They gonna do it. In order, now you have to feed the fucking wolves. You have to feed them and keep them fed. That's a bill in itself. keeping these niggas around you from off your ass. Dog, when you are a nigga with money on your head, we're not talking about a nigga with no fucking FTA or no bench warrant. We talking about niggas is trying to take you out to get paid. That's what a plate is. That's what food is. You lay down, I get paid. Like this is what this is. And me, after he spoke and said, this is what's going on, this is situation, I thought it was real reckless just to be out here just willy-nilly and just speaking and all this shit like this. I thought, yeah, like I thought that shit was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you that nigga, what you think?
The fuck? Like, the niggas, and like, you gotta understand, if what Honeykomb says is true, that the biggest rat in the city got the bricks on his head. So he's saying that a nigga that sell dope got money on his head. So bricks. So that nigga must have a whole lot of money.
You know, 10 bands.
This a lot of money. This a lot of money.
This turns street niggas into rich street niggas. You know what I'm saying? The street rich niggas. So, you know, turn your $1,500 having nigga into now you hit a lick for 100,000, 200,000, however much it is, you know what I'm saying? But bricks with an S behind it, it gotta be close to 100.
And that's not nothing to play with. That's to a nigga in the street. $10,000 is goddamn life changing.
Right,
$10,000, nigga, shit. We finna fuck this shit up and have a little bit more left over. That's all I need forever. 10 racks. Nigga, I say fuck the consequences about that goddamn 10 racks. And I'm out this bitch looking like this.
And I'ma be right here, fuck nigga ain't going.
Look at them niggas in the background.
And I'ma be right here, fuck nigga ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'ma die right here, bitch ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga, y'all know what's up, bitch. It's up there.
10 racks? Should have changed nigga life, man. Nigga ain't thinking about nothing about that, man. So you gotta keep these niggas fed. And at all time, when you are a nigga, I want to show y'all something else too. But when you are a nigga that has that money on your head like that, at all times, you can't rest. You have to perpetually be on some type of fucking drug because that's the only way you'll be able to deal with the paranoia. As soon as I fall asleep, one of these niggas come in here and collect this motherfucking bounty. Was it smart for him to really put his life in his music? This is what I was explaining last night. This game is not about entertainment. This ain't no entertainment game no more. Whenever this happened, it ain't about entertainment no more. It's not about no entertainment no more. When a nigga gets shot 8 times, nigga gets shot 9 times, it ain't about no entertainment. This is real fucking life. Now, let's get down to the real deal. What in the fuck do you do? What do you do? See, it'll be different if you was a nigga and you realize that, you know, and you just a regular nigga laid back, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just in the bed, sleeping, and you know what I'm saying, nobody knows you. But when you are a semi-famous nigga and the whole world is looking at you, what would you even call this? Be victimized in this way, to be like your grandma and your grandpa. Somebody hit me up earlier, dog. Somebody hit me up earlier and told me, they said, I know you seen this shit about Honeykomb. Damn, is niggas in Alabama getting down like that? I said, not at fucking all. To be honest, in this rap game, we've never heard of nothing like this. We've never heard of except for Jennifer Hudson. Yep. Jennifer Hudson is the only artist that we know of to where her whole family was slaughtered. But in this situation, in that Jennifer Hudson shit, we can maybe speculate that maybe it was because Jennifer Hudson was successful. But in this situation, we know that this is directly because of the action of what he did. And he has to live with that. And so when you ask yourself the question of what in the fuck you do next, don't think that some niggas would not entertain thoughts of suicide. Some niggas would entertain the thought of suicide at this point. Because honestly, nobody on the internet gives a fuck about what any rapper is going through. Nobody gives a fuck. You don't feel that shit in your heart. That shit doesn't affect you in any way. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not gonna ever act like, oh, nobody gives a fuck. But the artists themselves in this situation, you have to. Did she go over there to Pinky? You have to think about what is going through a nigga mind and what are the options. The whole world is looking. The whole world is looking. Everybody knows. Because you did it. Biggest rat in the city got some bricks on my head. And that was just in a real jovial, just, yeah, nigga rapping like a motherfucker, dabbing their head. Nigga smiling while you're rapping and all kind of shit like that. I looked at an interview with Honeykomb where he was talking about, the nigga Sean Cotton asked him, man, the rap game seems like it's kind of violent. This is on the Patreon. Rap game seem kind of violent, like you don't worry about that. His response was, nah, if you a pussy, you gotta worry about that shit. If you a real nigga, you just handle that shit. Somebody give me that clip. Somebody give me that clip from his Say Cheese interview. Where he said the rap game ain't shit. If you a pussy, then you know what I'm saying, then it's something, but if you a real nigga, that shit ain't nothing. If you are going to be a gangster, this shit can go to this level, and that is the end of the fucking story. That's it. This is why I feel it's a problem for artists to have to come out with all this Macho Man Randy Savage shit. It was made cool to do shit in the street and come in the studio and brag about it. It was made cool to talk about your real life situation in your present day music. As I said, if you are a nigga that has money on your head, you are in a constant state of fear, paranoia, anxiety. Who wouldn't be on any type of drug to motherfucking deal with that shit? But yet and still, what you say in your music is going to have real life consequences. Real life consequences will come. If you talk about the nigga that is trying to kill you and just acting like he just some type of pussy, and what I want you to do, as I explained this to somebody earlier, in your city, in your county, everybody knows a nigga. Everybody knows you and somebody else. If a nigga knows that you beefing with this nigga and then you blow up and then you continue to talk shit, the world might not know, but the whole county knows who you talking about. That nigga ain't gonna be like, oh, well, the world don't know who you talking about, so I ain't worried about it. All that nigga care about is what's going on in his fucking county.
That's everybody in his world.
That's everybody in his fucking world. The whole county know that this nigga talking about me, and I ain't got no get back. What do we think is going to happen? Is the question I'm asking here. What do we think is going to take place? Listen to this.
Hey, look, I ain't doing no more playing with these niggas. On dead, I'm stepping on these niggas' neck. I'm talking about your grandma no ain't safe, your mama no ain't safe. I'ma wake their ass up with that bitch.
If we know that all it takes for some gangster shit to happen is for a nigga to put some money down, the nigga got the money and he said he gonna do it and he didn't did something before, why wouldn't I take that threat serious? Niggas are going to take threats serious. And I feel like if niggas understood that, they wouldn't make so many fucking threats. I feel like if niggas felt like the shit they say you're gonna have to stand up under that shit now, my nigga. You're gonna have to step, like you really gonna have to live that. The bigger thing is a rapper can actually be the one who made this a rapper could make that happen to somebody that the world don't know, and the legend will spread like wildfire. We don't know who the fuck King Von allegedly killed, or any one of them Chicago niggas. But if a nigga come in the game with bodies under his belt, that nigga is fucking celebrated like the goddamn Don. The whole reason I started the rap trap was because I felt like rappers was being held to us, like everybody was just feeling so sorry for the rappers. But what about the everyday people? If you're a rapper and you get a nigga house wiped the fuck out, you the most gangster nigga living. That nigga living that shit. You higher than Soldier Slim level. You really about that shit. But when it happens to a rapper, it's tears and it's crying. I've seen this over and over and over again. I think the first time I seen it was with that XXXTentacion situation. And I spoke about how this shit that happened to him happens to niggas all the time and no tears are shed. Tay K. An innocent motherfucking man was killed because two young stupid niggas was playing the fuck around. Didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Nobody gives a fuck about the victim. You got more motherfuckers screaming. How the fuck do you think that man's family feel when you got people out here saying free Tay K? Talking about the race. But you don't care why he had to do the race. What if that was my uncle? There was no ops killed. This was an innocent taxi cab driver, like a lot of them Chicago niggas got bodies for. A lot of these niggas get credit for accidental killings. I'm going to stop right there before I go too far. Shout out to that boy, Matt Haskins. Shout out to that boy, Matt Haskins. He fuck with that challenge, man. I appreciate that, Matt. That's love. Real talk, my nigga. That's love. I'm seeing everybody, and we definitely going to get. But nobody gives a fuck about the regular person, and I don't like that shit. We're going to come back to that, though. We're going to come back to that. Let's talk about how there's people saying that this shit right here there's motherfuckers saying that that's not gangster.
Man, yes. Oh,
motherfuckers is saying that right there ain't gangster. So hold on. Meek Mill came in the game. He was the first nigga I heard. Talked about putting a bag on a nigga head. First thing I heard, somebody putting a bag on a nigga head. Really? That's the first thing I heard.
Young John.
What he said?
Couple grand. Good price tag on your head.
Damn, yeah. I did. Touche. That's heavy. But Meek Mill, I think back then it was everything was still music.
Yeah, it wasn't taking.
Yeah, that was still music cause niggas was dancing to that song. Motherfucker was dancing to that song. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
that,
nice vibe.
yeah, that was the dancing song. Motherfucker wasn't serious about that shit. But when
don't give a fuck about no honor, man.
Real talk.
The fuck, bro, like,
yeah, no, it's how it go with it right here. Motherfuckers love these celebrities that don't give a fuck about them so much that as long as they're not being harmed, it's all good. It's all good. But as soon as a famous person takes any type of loss, even if it was their fault, oh man, that's some bullshit, man. What the fuck y'all talking about? There ain't no gangster shit, man. That's some bullshit. But like the only reason why you like these rappers is because you feel they live what they rap. They go out of their way to not be able to rap. They go out of their way to let you know I'm a real nigga and I live what the fuck I rap. You won't listen to a rapper if he don't live what he rap. Once again, this is why the fuck we don't listen to Tekashi.
Right, and
so
I want to piggy.
This
trouble soul right.
I think it's something wrong with delaying the phone when I say something to you because it's a little delay. Hold 1 second. But as it stands, niggas don't give a fuck about no motherfucking no citizen's life, and I don't understand that. I don't understand. A rapper is saying, I kill people. I don't give a fuck if you're an innocent bystander. I'm going to kill you. And then as soon as it happens to a rapper or a rapper's family member, oh, man, that's fucked up. That ain't gangster, man. That's bullshit. But the only reason that you fuck with this rap is because they will indiscriminately shoot out of a car window. You don't give a fuck if the body that he beat was a little girl in the park. And the only reason they couldn't convict him is because of a nigga didn't have a phone on him at the time or some shit like that. You don't give a fuck about that. You just like the fact that, oh man, that nigga, you look up to him because that nigga really killed somebody. That's the only fucking reason motherfuckers was fucking with Vaughn. Period. Point blank. The only reason why these fucking dick hacking weird niggas who just don't do shit. These niggas don't got no gangster in them, but all they do is talk about Chicago politics. Oh, the nigga on O-Block was telling the dude over there, and see, he shot him. And that's why Lil K. I don't think when you do it. Hey, look. I shot to Charles Jennings. Charles Jennings said, keep doing your thing, bro, from East St. Louis. All right, I appreciate that love, Charles. All right, Big Face Podcast, who this?
Yeah, this Trouble Soul, man. I want to piggyback off of what you said, though, as far as like, you know, with the whole gangster rapper shit. Like, I don't know if you knew this Atlanta rapper named Dollar. Now, mind you, he was like one of my favorite rappers.
Dollar, I heard about Dollar. I think he had something to do with Boosie or something.
Nah, he was signed with Convict, with Akon shit.
Okay.
So you know, he got killed in 09.
Okay.
Now, this is the whole thing. At first, I was on some shit like, damn, why they kill this man? You know what I'm saying? Because he was a good lyricist and everything. He would get into all types of topics. But as I started digging more and more into his shit, my nigga was crippin'. He was crip. You know what I mean? From the east side of Atlanta. You know what I mean? East side of Decatur. Where it's greater. Like, he would always scream. You know what I mean? He made it known that he was crip. Mostly all through his songs. Certain interviews, you would see him with flags. You know what I mean? Like, certain people he would be with. So, it was kind of just like, well, damn, my nigga, like, you kind of, you know, you was kind of in the line of fire anyway. Because, you know what I'm saying? You this gangster nigga. Gangster nigga. So, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can feel sorry.
Yeah.
And everything like that. But the thing is, bro, you made it clear. You a banger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you let jokers know in like one or two songs that you pop Ratchet. Niggas up. You know what I'm saying? And you've been shot before. You made that clear too.
Yep.
Like I said, he was one of my he's you know, even though he's dead, he's still one of my favorite rappers. But my whole point was just to piggyback off of what you were saying. At the end of the day, when you talk all that rah-rah gangster shit, this is what happens to you.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. And you know, as far as this whole Honeykomb Brazy shit, this is like some mob shit for real.
Yeah, and that's what we finna get into next, because see, that's the whole thing. As far as shit on this level, I'm gonna say this, and we can get down to that part of it. I appreciate you calling in, Trouble Soul.
Yeah, for sure.
Low. Now let's get into that part of it. Now the question is, who would go? And also, let's keep this in mind. There is no question about it. When you are a gangster rapper, a street gangster nigga rapper from your section, and you come up, you have beef in the street. There is beef in the street. Your beef has not been wiped out. There's beef there, and it's a lot of it. And the reason why you will have the Chicago type niggas to where niggas know I can't just walk through that bitch, because niggas know they got beef with multiple niggas. It's not just one motherfucker. So a lot of times what we know niggas to do, and some of y'all have probably been through shit like this, your enemies will click up with each other to make a plan. Niggas will bake a whole cake for you. Sometimes the best defense is a very aggressive offense. This is why I'm going to say this. I said this first. I don't feel like it's no nigga that did this. I don't feel like no nigga did that. I feel like, because in the history of Alabama, we can't find one motherfucker that has seen some shit like this. Niggas went in that bitch and killed the grandparents and then set that bitch on fire, and they had an accelerant comparable to the fucking accelerant on 9/11. That shit came down. Natural fire just don't do that shit. That shit take a while. By the time the neighbors came out with their phones, that shit is already a fucking whole fucking forest fire. Motherfuckers knew what the fuck they were doing. There was no accident nowhere on this motherfucker. You get neighbor reports, motherfuckers saying, shit, all we heard was some screeching tires. This was a professional fucking hit, and this was a goddamn message. And this is an example of when it get real fucking gangster. And I felt like this was so important to speak on, because a lot of niggas think this shit is a fucking game. This ain't entertainment. This shit is so fucking real. This ain't a joke. It's not no play. A nigga just lost both of his grandparents, and he's to blame. If you don't believe me, I want you to listen to this. I swear I want to know who this is. I swear.
Same shit you came from, nigga. Get to this shit. You feel me? I ain't saying, oh no, I ain't fucking with no nigga cause dog ain't fucking with him, or cause at the end of the day, they ain't got shit to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know, some niggas take that shit like that, like, oh, if you fucking with son, then, oh, that's you the op type shit.
Man, listen. If I don't fuck with this nigga and you fucking with him, I ain't gonna get mad at you.
But you know, some niggas take that shit like that, like, oh, if you fucking with son, then, oh, that's you the op type shit.
Man, listen. If I don't fuck with this nigga and you fucking with him, I ain't gonna get mad at you.
The fuck?
Same shit you came from, nigga. Get to this shit. You
Right.
feel me? I ain't saying, oh no, I ain't fucking with no nigga cause dog ain't fucking with him, or cause at the end of the day, they ain't got shit to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know, some niggas take that shit like that, like, oh, if you fucking with son, then, oh, that's you the op type shit.
Man, listen. if I don't fuck with this nigga and you fucking with him, I ain't gonna get mad at you.
Right.
I ain't gonna get mad at you because at the end of the day, you ain't got shit to do with this.
Right.
But I might tell you, yeah, you would catch a straight bullet fucking with that nigga.
Right.
You feel me? Catch a shot that wasn't meant for you.
Catch a warning off, yeah.
You might catch a shot that wasn't meant for you. Because if I see him and it's this type of time, I ain't sparing him just because the nigga in the car that ain't got nothing to do with it. Because this might be my only time to get him.
Right. So even with the other.
Same shit you came from, nigga. Get to this shit. You
Right.
feel me? I ain't saying, oh no, I ain't fucking with no nigga because dog ain't fucking with him. Because at the end of the day, they ain't got shit to do with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know, some niggas take that shit like that. Like, oh, if you fucking with son, then, oh, that's you the op type shit.
Man, listen. If I don't fuck with this nigga and you fucking with him, I ain't gonna get mad at you.
Right.
I ain't gonna get mad at you because at the end of the day, you ain't got shit to do with this.
Right.
But I might tell you, yeah, you would catch a straight bullet fucking with that nigga.
Right.
You feel me? Catch a shot that wasn't meant for you.
Catch a warning off, yeah.
You might catch a shot that wasn't meant for you. Because if I see him and it's this type of time, I ain't sparing him just because the nigga in the car that ain't got nothing to do with it. Because this might be my only time to get him.
Right. So even with the other.
The fake page, they over there. Go get that Drake thing. Free my nigga Mark Measy. Used to lay in niggas' bushes. Your mama died, that's your fault. We was trying to get two. Niggas got tired of looking. A nigga get the ups on me. I know.
There it is. There it is. Shout out to that boy Ricky. Ricky come through crazy. Ricky, I appreciate that love, big homie. That's love, real talk. So it's understood. Just in case nobody understand, and as far as niggas going into that whole, it's the Illuminati. No, this the Illuminigga. This is the Illuminigga. This is the nigga mindset. I want to point something out. T Grizzly was in the car with his auntie, and niggas tried to kill him. They hit his auntie. That was obviously after that interview. Before that interview. It was after that interview. He did an interview before shit happened. But everybody understands the street until the street hit them. Everybody got a good grasp. You got to be careful out here. You got to keep your strap on you, my nigga. You don't never know what's going on. The fuck, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the fuck, and tell a nigga hit him, and then this goddamn, the fuck going on? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck, nobody want this shit to hit them. Nigga, this shit is gonna hit everybody in the street. If you don't want the street repercussions, stay the fuck out the street. This is what the fuck happens. You will get paid more if you talk gangster shit. If you put your life and your family's well-being on the line, you will be paid top dollar. But they may have to pay the price. They may have to pay the price. Someone may have to pay the piper. I think people took the whole Illuminati situation, like the blood sacrifice. I think niggas took that shit too metaphorical. It's saying that as you move up and you become successful, people will be put in the way. And I guess so it started looking like, you know how like the pyramids or the hieroglyphics, whatever. They could have been trying to say something, you know what I'm saying, and you just interpret it on some mystical shit, but really it's just, no, nigga, this is what happens. When you start moving up on this level, niggas gonna die. You look at every successful rapper, and it seems like somebody close to them perished. They perished. Like, I was thinking about Meek Mill and how the fucking the dude was O'Malley. Nigga shot at him or robbed him or like all the violence just get turned the fuck up because, like I said, the powers that be want this game to be just as violent as it is. And yes, this is the biggest platform in Alabama. Shout out to that boy King David, letting it be known. Yes, fucking right. I am from Daphne, Alabama. Daphne, Alabama. You understand? The New South. Shout out to that boy Joseph Gilbert. Joseph Gilbert said supporting the movement. Joseph, I appreciate that love, big home. That's how we continue to move forward, because we have a nation of people who promote real shit and honest answers, but positivity. I want it to be known what you're getting into before you get into it. If you come into this rap game doing what everyone else is doing, you will suffer the same fate. You're not going to get anything different from XXXTentacion, Juice WRLD, Mac Miller, so on and so forth. TK, who? G Money. What's my man? Young Greatness. Lil Fat. The list will go on forever. This rap shit, when you come in here and you really rapping what you live, niggas are going to have a real fucking problem with that shit. Because niggas gonna say, nigga, you want living like that? And niggas will say that just to poke their chest out. As soon as it was recognized that, nigga, I can put that nigga down for me to come up, nigga, you're still a plate. Indirectly, you're still a plate. I'm the nigga who took Shy Gliss's chain. I'm the nigga who took this nigga watch. I'm the nigga who robbed that nigga. What problem you had with him? That nigga just a pussy ass nigga. Why did that nigga body slam Plies off the stage? That nigga ain't had no reason to slam. That nigga was a fucking fan. That nigga he dapped Plies and shit like that. And because he was drunk, he slammed him. But when he came to his senses, he went like, man, I was drunk. I apologize. That nigga was like, yeah, man, that nigga would just give me some weird vibes. When you with this gangster shit and you bring that gangster shit into this rap world, you bring your gangster shit into the rap world, you bring the spirit of the gangster shit. You bring the spirit of the street into this rap world. And the spirit of the street is chaos. You have niggas in your family who have been in the street. You have niggas in your family who've been in the street, your uncles, your daddy, your brother, so on and so forth. They've been in the street. They give you stories about the street, about what it used to be and shit like that as they drinking they 211 or they natural ice. And you listening to these amazing stories like, my nigga, what the fuck happened? Because everyone leaves the street the same way. When you decide to leave the street, you're not going to be like them fucking coke boys in the 80s or the 70s. You're going to be just like everybody else. Out this bitch trying to find a way. Out this bitch trying to sell your book. See, I tell you, I was the first nigga. See, everybody else telling the wrong history. You're going to be telling the same fucking story that everybody else is. You know, back in my day, see, I had a yacht, you know, I had a Ferrari. I was the first one that come down with the BBSs on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the first nigga in the street to have candy paint. That'd be a whole chapter in the book about how you were the first nigga to have candy paint. But a nigga out this bitch now trying to sell books out of fucking shopping cart. Real talk. Shit done got real for a nigga. It got real. Shout out to that boy Christopher Thomas, my nigga. We going hard tonight. Shout out to that boy Christopher Thomas showing big love, and we doing it just like that. It's the Big Facts Podcast. We got 3,000 people in the goddamn building. I've been told, motherfucker, this is the biggest platform in the goddamn state. It's been that. Anything, entertainment, media, that's what the fuck I done brought out the motherfucking shit. Because I'm going to give it to you like it is. Niggas is, what the fuck? Niggas is confused. Daphne, Alabama is in charge of the motherfucking media in the state, nigga. The inmates run the building right now. Let it be known. As I was saying, Big Facts Podcast, who this on the line? You said who now? Mo Millie. There he is, Mo Millie. Oh, that nigga, speak on it, man. I know you got something to say. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's real. That's real talk. That's real. That's real. That, mm-hmm. And so what you saying as far as him retaliating in this situation, or what do you mean? Real talk. Real talk. But look, but Millie, I want to say this though. Let's be honest. In it, once the deed is done, once you wake up and find out a nigga murdered and then firebombed, murdered your grandparents and then burned the house to the ground, I don't think that there's any logic to be had. Like, you gonna be insane. You gonna be just. Mm-hmm. Real talk. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hey, listen, don't send no links. Do not send me no links. I can't do nothing with no links. Hold 1 second. Big Facts Podcast, who this? Asiatic, speak on it, man. Mm-hmm. Well, we all know Honeykomb Brazy, he's a real street nigga, and you know, he up the system. Honeykomb Brazy recently made a song about Marco Perez. Now, if you in Mobile, you from the street, you know Marco Perez killed the police officer, a Mobile police officer. Oh, okay, hold on. So he made a song about Marco Perez? Yeah, Marco Perez. Okay. Real talk. Hold on. So Marco Perez was the police officer that got killed? Mm. Ever in Alabama. Hold on. Cause they saying they can't hear. Y'all can't hear the caller. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? See, these bitches, I'm telling you, these bitches doing that shit. I know this motherfucker. Okay, they can hear me. How can't they hear him? I can hear you, but not the caller. All right, so what the caller is saying is that there was a officer killed, and the guy who killed him was named Marco Perez, and Honeykomb made a song called a song about Marco Perez. It said like free Marco Perez in the song and shit like that. And what the caller is pretty much saying is that why couldn't this have been a professional hit maybe by the police department? Maybe the police department is sending a message saying, nigga, this how the fuck this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? It can get down like this because like I said, motherfuckers hit me up and they asking, damn, nigga, that shit is heavy down that bitch, ain't it? And I'm telling niggas, no, this ain't no, man. Real talk. I'm saying, I'm telling niggas, it's not heavy like that to a motherfucker that's killing your grandparents and burning the house down. This type of violence has never been seen. This is like the fucking snowstorm. Ant, shout out to Urban Politician TV. Big Ant was talking about this last night. He was saying that how it froze up there in Houston and shit, like, and nobody was prepared. That's what this is like. Niggas have not seen this level of violence ever. As I asked niggas, you know, can you recall? Niggas cannot recall. You can recall motherfuckers maybe going in the house trying to rob somebody and killing the old man or something like that, and maybe somebody burned down a house and the people died inside, whatever, but it wasn't no professional shit. This was, we're moving through the house. This was on some real, that's why I said, I'm thinking
They ain't come to take nothing but life.
they didn't, God damn it, they didn't come to take a damn thing but a motherfucking life. Them motherfuckers moved through they breached the door on some real military shit. Clear left, clear right, target down, neutralized. And as you down the target, they fucking pouring accelerant, not gas. Gas can be an accelerant, but they're pouring a very highly flammable accelerant all over the fucking house. And all the base points, they knew all of the base points. This was the important part about I don't even want to say that because these motherfuckers will try to ban me. But this was the crazy shit about that shit with that plane in New York. The accelerant and where the fucking bombs were placed. They were placed in all of the right places where the foundation was. So this makes me feel like if we've never seen anything like this in the history of Alabama, this is some out of town shooter shit. And I'm gonna be real. We've been to talk tonight. I'm gonna be real. I'm the nigga who said I think somebody hired some niggas from Detroit to come down here. Now, so I'm gonna ask y'all in the comment section, what state? Nah, hell no, we finna add these niggas, dog. What state do y'all think these goddamn shooters came from? Cause I'm real talk. Where in the fuck in the country do niggas kill elderly people and burn the house down afterward to get rid of the evidence and to send a message? Go ahead. Hold on. We gotta make sure they can hear you. Hold on. Sound like Detroit. See, I told you, niggas said it sound like Detroit. Florida. Niggas saying Florida, Philadelphia, Mexico, Tennessee, Louisiana. Y'all niggas just saying y'all city, man. Y'all better get the fuck. Hell y'all talking about. Go ahead, caller. That's exactly what my nigga Max said. That's exactly what Max said. Can y'all hear the caller? Can y'all hear the caller? I'm seeing a lot of Mexico and Florida though. Can y'all hear the caller? Can't hear. Why the fuck can't they hear him?
Hey, I'm gonna call back then.
Okay. Like, is it? And this shit did this shit last time. I don't know. I don't want to go to desktop. Why would that have anything to do? Now, I want y'all to watch this. Hold on, before we get to that. First off, don't send me no links. This shit. No, hear that. That's crazy. Shout out to that boy Corey Jackson. We can't hear. Okay, I appreciate that, Corey. CW, shout out to that boy CW. CW said Dothan to Daphne is heavy. Shout out to you and Brim D. That's heavy in this bitch, CW. Whoa. Daniel Mahoney say, love, big homie. That's love. Daniel, I appreciate that, man. My nigga, real talk. I don't know what's going on with the callers, but next time we get another caller, we will fix that issue. But as I want y'all to watch this right here, and let's speak on it. And I want to know my man.
Nigga get homesick, boy.
Do you consider, because people now say that rap is the most dangerous job in the world. You know, Boosie says it in his interviews, and a lot of people, you know, a lot of rappers have died this year. Do you believe rap is the most dangerous job in the world?
Nah, not for real. Rap ain't hell now. Fuck, now this shit sweet as fuck. Hell, now this pie ass shit. This shit not the. If you pie, now yeah, pie there, hell yeah. You know, yeah, they bought that shit. Hell, it ain't gonna be dirty for you, but we street niggas, we ain't stun that shit. Like hell, nah, we love that shit. We be sweating some shit to pop off. I swear to God, to my soul, that's all they want to do. So we straight for real. We respect real nigga respect us. We don't respect no rat. That's how we rock.
There it is. There it is. One more time. One more.
Yep, well now, hey, nigga get homesick, boy.
Do you consider, because people now say that rap is the most dangerous job in the world. You know, Boosie says it in his interviews, and a lot of people, you know, a lot of rappers have died this year. Do you believe rap is the most dangerous job in the world?
Nah, not for real. Rap ain't hell now. Fuck, now this shit sweet as fuck. Hell, now this pie ass shit. This shit not the. If you pie, now yeah, pie there, hell yeah. You know, yeah, they bought that shit. Hell, it ain't gonna be dirty for you, but we street niggas, we ain't stun that shit. Like hell, nah, we love that shit. We be sweating some shit to pop off. I swear to God, to my soul, that's all they want to do. So we straight for real. We respect real nigga respect us. We don't respect no rat. That's how we rock.
I can't do that. I can't. And that's all I was saying. If you have to go to the Patreon and see that video when I spoke on, when I did the video, I don't hate on no rapper, my nigga. I don't do no hating on no rapper. Is this no? That ain't. That's wine. You got to see that one too. But where the Honeykomb Brazy one? It's on the Patreon. But and the phone line is now cleared, so y'all can call back in. AZ Addict, call back in now. We got you. That's why I'm like, why the fuck is all these motherfuckers leaving? I'm like, nigga, I just made the statement, nigga. We 3,000 in this bitch, and that bitch dropped the fucking 2,800. Like, what the fuck did happen? The fuck? Anyway, the show must be over. That's why I said like that. I'm gonna play through all them bitches. Yeah, bitch, it's the new South. Y'all, yeah, y'all motherfuckers gonna see it in just a moment. Y'all finna really feel this shit. But no, it's real talk. I'm really speaking to you and letting you know that this shit is exactly what it is. This is going to touch. When he said that, I was thinking, I'm like, dog. So you saying that? Hold on. Tupac, Biggie, Soulja Slim, just everybody who's died or has been harmed through this rap shit, they pussy? And that will let me know that the nigga was dumb. It's a stupid nigga. We dealing with a stupid nigga. And what I know about this game, if you're stupid, you play right into their hand. You're not going to last. A stupid nigga is going to just go with the motion. Just go with whatever's going. So you're not going to be able to snap back fast enough because you don't have the knowledge. It's like this game, it's akin to being a deep sea diver, like those people who go spelunking or the divers, the white dudes that go deep sea diving and go and, you know, really go down there, where you gotta know your altimeter, and you gotta know your air tank and all this shit like that. You gotta be aware of all these different things. When you get past a certain level, you can't use a certain type of air. You gotta use. Go get the damn thing, man. Did she pull up or something? Yeah, go get the goddamn thing. That's that stupid fucking. It's fucking AJ doing this shit. But bring the thing, both of them. You have to know what's going on. You have to be smart in this game. Especially, you can't just be street smart. Street smart is not, niggas be thinking I'm street smart. I can out hustle these fucking white folks in these offices. No. It's not gonna be them in the office that you're really gonna have to outsmart. It's gonna be them niggas in that building. Finesse 2 Time wasn't no just dumb nigga. But you get thrown into a place with so much ignorance. Do y'all remember Twilight Zone? I never forget this. Twilight Zone had an episode where they said, there it is. Twilight Zone had an episode where it was a beautiful woman and she went to sleep, and then she woke up and she was in a place where everybody was ugly. Just ugly people everywhere. Everybody was ugly. And those people looked at her as if she was just, she's so unattractive. And she looked at the posters and it was this ugly person on this poster and shit like that. And everybody was just going, they were acting about her how people used to act about. It was acting about the lady on the poster as people used to act about her. And what the point of that is, I guess everything is relative. If everybody in the room is ignorant and you smart, you're going to be looked at like the ignorant one. If everybody in the room is fake and you real, and Gavin said that, shout out to Gavin. Like, if you're trying to be real to a fake motherfucker, they going to think that you fake. For telling the truth. My nigga, you got some shit on your shoe. What the fuck kind of fake ass shit? What the fuck? Where do you come from? So I'm saying that to say, how the fuck smart can you be in a stupid situation? This is a stupid situation. The word is that Finesse 2 Times is in prison. His whole shit got snatched away as he was going up. He got snatched away because a nigga, as he was on stage, a nigga in the crowd say, let me get a Rello, or let me get a blunt 2 times. And 2 Times said, I don't smoke blunts. I smoke Rellos. I don't smoke guards. I smoke whatever the fuck. And shots just got fired. On some stupid shit. A nigga, you on stage doing a show and niggas say, oh, nah, hey, yo, let me get a feature. No, my nigga won't do no feature. Nigga, what? Why won't a nigga do that? Why won't a nigga do that? The only person who will say that no stupid shit is gonna happen is a person who's never been in the street and see how often stupid shit take place. What you know about the street as a nigga who's been through the street, what you gonna know is that you can't plan shit out here. This is why we live day to day. Because you can't plan nothing. The reason why the street is there was a gas station in Mobile that I would go to because it was the spot where you go to come up. And I'm from Daphne, and and I've always been like that. From Daphne going to Mobile, and just niggas don't know where the fuck I'm from. I'm crazy enough to just go in that bitch, and if niggas will let me mosey in, I'm a mosey in. So no, there's OG. I'm in West Mobile because everybody that's in West Mobile had to move to West Mobile. And so it's a place like that in every state. in the country. I'm sure. Like it was like they had projects that people used to live in, but then they tore down the project. So everybody from the projects went to another place. You know what I'm saying? So West Mobile was where all the people from, Orange Grove. You had motherfuckers who leaving Roger Williams and shit like that. They coming on out, you know what I'm saying, West Mobile. So nobody is actually from Mobile. Everybody just moved there. So really, nobody know who nobody is because ain't nobody got no roots here yet. They might have them now because niggas been out there for a long time, but then they didn't have it. So as I said, don't send me shit unless it's on Instagram. And if you send me some, make sure it's for this show. I hate y'all do that shit. Don't send me shit if I'm live. But I go out there, and this gas station, every 3 months, the jump out boys would come over there and round niggas up and take them off the street. But that gas station on Azalea and right there where Davison is. Right there where Davison is. What is that? Azalea and fucking, I ain't been out there so goddamn long. You know, French Quarter. It's French Quarter. Yeah, French Quarter right there. But right there. And so what happens is you could go out there, you can take you an ounce of Reggie and go out there and just hit your licks. And you can come up the slow way. You know what I'm saying? You can come up the slow way just like that because it's going to sell at that gas station. You're going to have the hoes coming from the apartments and shit like that and all this shit, whatever. Like it's a real trap. But every 3 months, you know that the jump out boys is coming. So every 3 months, you would have a changing of the guard to where because nobody's from here, you know what I'm saying? A nigga get took off and now shit, I'm the big man out this bitch because I've been out here the longest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So shit, and now they come get me, then goddamn, he been out there. I've been out here the longest. And everybody get a chance to come up, but also everybody's going to jail. And so when a nigga get out of jail, he come right back to that gas station trying to come back up again. You know what I'm saying? And it's a spot like that because the streets are chaotic. At that gas station and anywhere where it's a trap, a smoker could be a millionaire tomorrow. And let's be honest, a smoker could be a fucking smoker today, and then you won't see that bitch for 5 days because he didn't hit a stupid lick because somebody was running from the police at 3 o'clock in the morning and threw the whole sack. And that motherfucker, oh no, no. They don't know what the fuck. Oh Lord. And that what I'm saying, the street is so chaotic. The street is so chaotic that you can give somebody's grandmother $80 worth of crack cocaine for free. Give somebody's grandmother. Why did give somebody's grandmother a fucking gram of heroin for free, and they'll say, "God bless you, God bless you." Oh my God! They won't look at you for what you are, which is a devil, a demon. They'll look at you and say, "Thank God, what's a good heart you have." Everything in the street is right, left, up, down. If it's good, it's bad. If it's bad, it's good. If you in the street and somebody is saying, come out the street and go to work. What the fuck you talking about? Go to work, nigga? Yeah. Go to work. Go to work for why the fuck I'm gonna leave the street where all this good shit is to go and work for a nigga that I probably serve to be my fucking manager. The fuck that sound like? But then when you've reached the final level of street nigga, and I've told y'all before, the final level, we've seen the final level of Super Saiyan. Goku reached the final level, the nigga turned, well, the furthest transformation I've seen was like when a nigga turned into a red beast. I don't know if he went past that. That other goddamn Dragon Ball shit then went to a whole nother place, huh? It's too confusing. Go 10 and Go Tix and all that shit and fusion twins and I like Dragon Ball Z, the real shit. Nigga, the real shit, nigga. Frieza, nigga. You know what the fuck I'm Piccolo, nigga. Yeah, Cell, nigga. But niggas in the comments gonna say, yeah, talk that Dragon Ball Z shit. Nigga, talk that Dragon Ball Z shit. He talking that Dragon Ball Z shit. But the final level of a street nigga is you understanding that you can be a street nigga no more. The final level of being a street nigga is understanding that you can no longer be a street nigga. The ascension, the final level of being a street nigga is understanding I can't be a street nigga no more. So if you see a nigga that's 40 years old and he's still in the passenger side of a bitch car telling giving a bitch direction, this bitch, 25 years old and shit, he giving the whole direction, fumbling with the sack and shit like that, still impressing bitches with the sack, still impressing, young bitches with the fact that he trapped. He hasn't reached that final level yet. Or he's just accepted the fact that he's not going to be anything more than a fucking inmate. There is no more trap. There is no more trap. The days it's over with. Nobody's taking no charge. Nobody's doing no time. Nobody's keeping nothing solid. There is no more trap. If you are in the street, you are going to prison. That's it. That's all. That's all that's guaranteed. And that will be the good part. That's the good part. Paralyzed, murdered, just another nigga. And the craziest part about it is, as important as you think you are, the most that you gonna get is a line in a nigga song and a fucking t-shirt. A nigga can say your name every fucking verse, but you were taken away. And that nigga that's saying your name in the verse ain't gonna support your mama. He gonna say your mama is asking for too much. God damn, nah. 9 times out of 10, nigga, you was probably the nigga that's getting the most money. That's why niggas wanted to whack you. Nigga, when they got you, they took the whole team out. These niggas ain't had no hustle about them. And see, that's why niggas will try to cut the head off a snake. And see, and you got to be careful. Be careful that when you try to cut the head off the snake, you make sure you cut that head off completely. Because if that snake survives, he won't have any fucking type of discretion on how he gets back at you. I need you to listen to me. I've told you sometimes the best defense is a good offense. I respect that. I respect that. You got to make sure. That's the 48 laws of power. Mm-hmm. Destroy your enemy completely. Mm-hmm. When you going for a big snake, you got to take a big knife. You can't bring no fucking pocket knife to no motherfucking anaconda. That snake ain't gonna have no discretion on how he gets back at you. And as a street nigga, you know that. I ain't trying to talk too much to you. I'm just saying. This is why, see, I understood out there when I was out there that this shit out here has to be run by a demonic force. It has to be. Because I would be out, because, I'd be in jail and I'd be wondering how in the fuck did I get here? I'm not supposed to be here. Like, I had too much potential. I was too much to be in this bitch with these niggas who, they don't think like me. These niggas is just run of the mill. How in the fuck am I in the same place as these niggas? Because no matter how much potential or how smart I thought I was having the actions of the run-of-the-mill nigga. The easiest thing you will ever, don't you ever allow a nigga in the street to tell you what they do is hard. Because as we just witnessed right here, the only thing that you have to do to be a street nigga is not give a fuck. The hard part, we not gonna confuse words. We know what gangsta is. Gangsta is handling business, destroying your enemy completely. Nigga, however you get it. What T Grizzly said was gangsta. Nigga, if I can't get you, if you got an innocent bystander with you, but I know that this the last time I'm gonna see you, nigga, fuck that innocent bystander. When Honeykomb said, nigga, we gonna hit your grandma with this bitch, that was gangsta. But when it happened, it's a tragedy. I don't believe in that. I believe in reality. It was gangster. A nigga got an enemy and he handled his business. And if you not ready for that type of fucking action, then it's time. I bow out gracefully. I ain't with that. I ain't with that. I knew the streets wasn't for me. I knew the streets wasn't for me because I had a heart. It's just what it is. I couldn't take it out. It's just what it is. No matter what level of life I was in, I always had a heart. I was never a cold person, never liked to see people in pain, never liked to inflict pain on people. It wasn't in me to do that. And to be a good trapper, you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to put somebody's grandma or granddaddy in the yoke mentally. Put this right here on you, credit you this right here, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, this is going to be your whole check, and making your own slaves. I wasn't with that. I thought too much. Essentially, what you doing if you a good dope boy is making your own slaves, creating slaves. And that's the best part of the trap. Because the other parts, you really got to be on some directly violent shit. See, when you creating your own fucking slaves, you can do that shit mentally and with the dope. You don't really got it. You might have to, you know, touch a head or whatever like that, pause, you know, here and there. But if you go out the other way, you finna have to inflict real pain because you either gonna be a jack boy or a shooter. And both of those things take bloodshed. If niggas don't know, don't show or don't care, then you got to make that be there. You got to put that fear in a nigga. So the best thing you can be in the street is a nigga who poisons the elders of your community. And so you would have to look at this old man like your slave, but then look at a nigga who look just like him, who is your grandpa, as, that's grandpa. You would have to be able to disconnect the two. And I saw people as people, and that's not a good, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm, you know what I'm saying, out this bitch on the dope, that's what I would have to do to, you know what I'm saying, push that shit down and become numb. But it still touched me. All you have to do to be a street nigga is not give a fuck. Because this reality right here is a reality that niggas will front and fake. They'll play with that reality. Nigga, you know we'll come out of your grandma's house with that bitch, fuck nigga. You know we ain't gonna play no game with that fuck nigga. Nigga, we'll step all down your grandma's throat with that bitch, fuck nigga. I spin your grandma's face. You see a nigga kill a nigga grandma, and it's just, oh my God. But that's not why you, oh my God. The only reason that you are, oh my God, is because this is a famous person. I have a problem that if a rapper not only does this to my, I don't even want to say it, But a rapper can do that to someone else's grandmother. Not only do it, but then rap about it. And motherfuckers will praise them everywhere. Because we are so infatuated with gangster shit until that gangster shit happens to somebody that we like. And that shit is so fucking hypocritical. If it's wrong, then it's wrong, no matter who the fuck it happens to.
Supposed to be Black Lives Matter marches about this shit.
It's supposed to be Black Lives Matter marches about this shit. And now we get to the best part. Lord. Now we get to the best part. Now we get to the best part. This is what I want to talk about. Yes, the lieutenants can call in. Dog, y'all been here too long not to be able to work the goddamn Patreon, man. And why the fuck do y'all wait? Okay, thank you, Grump. Thank you so much, Grump. Shout out to that boy, Naeem Edwards. Naeem Edwards came through heavy. I appreciate that love, big home. Let's listen one more time now.
Yep, well, now, hey, nigga get homesick, boy.
Do you consider, because people now say that rap is the most dangerous job in the world. You know, Boosie says it in his interviews, and a lot of people, you know, a lot of rappers have died this year. Do you believe rap is the most dangerous job in the world?
Nah, not for real. Rap ain't hell now. Fuck, now this shit sweet as fuck. Yeah, now this pie ass shit. This shit not the. If you pie, now yeah, pie there, yeah. You know, yeah, they bought that shit. Yeah, it ain't gonna be dirty for you, but we street niggas, we ain't stun that shit. Like,
I gotta stop it there. I gotta stop it right there, my nigga, because when I hear that shit, when I heard it the first time, I'm like, yeah, this nigga is stunned for these hoes. And that's another big fucking factor. Dog, understand, and this is on my little twist video. Go to the Patreon and look at the why Lil Twist fell off. He was talking about how he was in the studio with bitches that he didn't even think existed in real life. And they all over Wayne and dog, when you get around that type of situation, you got a nigga that you idol. This studio was fucking intimidating, and these bitches are just, what the fuck, dog? You can become anxious. And then Wayne send one of them motherfuckers in and say, and she give it to you and say, hey, Wayne said, take this, it'll cut the edge off. Hold on, let me see what this nigga saying, dog. Cause dog, you really blowing me, dog.
You yourself, you're really vocal about that.
yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, for real. I ain't never gave a fuck, say. My mama retarded, my dad retarded, my grandma retarded, I'm retarded, you know. You know how that shit is.
You yourself, you're really vocal about that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, for real. I ain't never gave a fuck, say. My mama retarded, my dad retarded, my grandma retarded, I'm retarded, you know. You know how that shit is.
If you are a lieutenant, you have the call-in number. If you are a lieutenant, you do have the call-in number. Shout out to that nigga Big Mix. Big Mix came through. He said, thank you for talking that real shit. I feel like we have to, my nigga. Shout out to you, though, Big Home, because that's like, I feel like we have to put forth action. I let it be known. I done stepped out the street. I ain't had sex in fucking 4-5 years. I believe in the 3 S's. For the new people here, that is, I wanted you to say it, sobriety. I don't want them to say it, but sobriety, solitude. No, that's the 3 P's. The 3 P's to this rap shit is pussy, pills, and choppers. That's the 3 P's. The 3 S's to life is sobriety, solitude, and celibacy. I live by that. The way I was able to get all this, and maybe we got some new people in here. Let's go ahead and Can I even use the camera? Okay. I can't move the camera. But just so we can, cause Big Mix just motivate. Shout out Big Mix. But this is what I was able to achieve once I stepped out the street. Once I started following the 3 S's. This is what I achieved. I couldn't, when I was in the street, I couldn't goddamn stay out of jail. Fuck, when we caught that goddamn, this shit backwards than a bitch. When we caught that goddamn, charge down there, and, y'all gotta see it from this side. Oh shit, let me not show. When we caught that charge down there in Fairhope, shit. Nigga, I went out 10 days. Cause I caught another charge like a contact. I couldn't stay out of jail as long as I was out there fucked up like that. As soon as I started working, don't let me say as soon, it was years. 2 years after I got out the street, I had me something and I was building. I had me something visibly that people can see that nigga is going down. And motherfuckers are still today. Every day I get a friend request from a motherfucker from Baldwin County when motherfuckers from Baldwin County never supported me. And for anybody from Baldwin County on here tonight, I want you to know that I know you never supported me. If you have supported me, then I know you. Because for the most part, it was just me and D. That's it. All the way down the middle. That's just what it was. And that's all. So it wasn't hard for me to really do the solitude shit because niggas wasn't fucking with me. They said my name was too bad. You know what I'm saying? So once I had some, this is why I don't speak. I'm giving you real shit. Like I don't just speak this shit. This shit is lived in real life. You know what I'm saying? So for you motherfuckers that every day I get friend requests from motherfuckers in Baldwin County and it's not normal for dudes to send you friend requests, but every day dudes, bitches and shit like that. And they would like for me to think that they never hated and shit like that, never spoke with everybody else. Like, I know you spoke bad about me. I just don't have you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not big enough for me to just say like, hey, my nigga, nah, fuck that, my nigga. If you want to play fake, I'm gonna act like it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. I like that shit. I like for motherfuckers to try to sneak back in like they never said shit. I like that shit. Because I was that nigga that everybody talked about. But I'm letting it be known that these niggas in the street don't have shit. They don't have anything. Niggas don't have nothing. But when you look at him, it's like, oh, that nigga got that money that he's holding isn't his. That's not his money. He has to take all that money. After he take that money to the man that he owe, like that nigga don't have, that's not none of his shit. That nigga works for a nigga. That nigga work for weed. That nigga selling that dope to smoke it. That's all he want. This nigga 36 years old, still goddamn selling dope so we can smoke for free. That's his whole goddamn mentality. I ain't gotta buy weed. Shit, I sell it. Goddamn. If as long as I sell it much, shit, I'm straight. Shit, it's all good. As long as that nigga can, but he can flex with the little bitches, and that's why I say nigga fuck with the little hoes and shit like that. Cause only a little bitch will go for some shit like that. A young hoe will just fuck with a nigga that she can just she smoke one. You know what I'm saying? That's not real life. If you get with a bitch and a bitch tell you, I deal with street niggas, she gonna let you know most these niggas is broke. Give a fuck what they post on social media. Most these niggas is broke. You give a nothing ass bitch a choice between fucking with a nigga on the boat or a nigga that sell dope. If you weren't educated, you would think she'll go to the nigga that sell dope. But in real life, she'll go to the nigga that work on the boat because that money there is a different type of money.
And cheat with the nigga that sell dope.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. So don't get it fucked up and let these niggas fuck your mind up. This is the shit these niggas are going through in real life.
Lord, no.
That's what happens to real street niggas in real life. But a nigga be in this bitch like this here.
You yourself, you're really vocal about that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, for real. I ain't never gave a fuck, say. My mama retarded, my dad retarded, my grandma retarded, I'm retarded, you know. You know how that shit is.
That's what you have to put on. As soon as you realize, let me talk to my people who may not be good. I'm hoping that you young and so you don't understand this. Most of the shit that a nigga is telling you is a put on. Most of the shit these rappers is talking, it's a put on. It's a character. They're being a character that they think that people will like. The character is, shit, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm just gangster nigga. I don't give a fuck about nothing. But when you saw, I need that picture of him. I need that picture of him. Yeah, I need a picture of him when he was watching the shit.
It's on the background when you pause the screen. Whenever you play the video of the thing, Brian, look to the right.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Look at it.
When you see him on the right side of the screen looking at that situation, it didn't look like he didn't give a fuck. It looked like he was a nigga going through the loss of his grandparents and dealing with the fact that it's all his fault. Honeykomb was vocal about how his relationship with his grandma hasn't been the same. This nigga Grump is a fucking goat. Nigga, I can't say shit without this nigga just handling bitch. That nigga sent that bitch. I swear to God, dog. And that nigga Grump been going hard too, y'all. Listen, that nigga been on his channel going live talking that real shit. When y'all see the timestamps for this video right here, y'all let me Grump, you gotta say something. Is he I know he moderating. Is he in there?
He moderating, yeah.
All right, they see Grump. Y'all go to Grump page. I know he sent that bitch. No, that's why I say I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm telling y'all, I didn't get no fucking blessings in the street. It was all curses. Because I didn't have my own nothing. I didn't have my own nothing. I was out of my element. Dog, a lot of us are not supposed to be in the street. We get the signs that we're not supposed to be in the street. And you might get the signs that you're not supposed to be in a certain place. It might not just be the street. It might be a certain place that you're not supposed to be. And you get those signs one after another, and you continue to try to force it. And it don't work out. You have to take those signs. At night, what I pray for, I'm giving y'all a lot right here. At night, what I pray for is, please bless me with your signs and give me the strength mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally to comprehend, apply. I said that wrong. What was the first one? I'm trying to get y'all because usually when I'm praying, I'm doing this. My eyes closed. I'm out my zone, but I say, give me the strength to see, comprehend, and apply the signs that you bless me with. And I pray for signs and confirmations because I understand that I am lost out here without a superior guide. The architect that took me through my situation and brought me to this point to where I have a whole fucking folder in my phone of people who've given me confirmation. It's called the 3 S's confirmation. People have told me, you've changed my life. I haven't did this. Thank you, a blessing, and all just so many things. And so now I'm so much more fulfilled, not just by them telling me that. I'm talking about, nigga, look around. Dog, the other day, I'm be honest. The other day, dog, I was thinking, when was that? When the fuck was that? But dog, I was in the bed, and I think I was finna go to sleep because I still be having, you know, the trap do something to you. I'm gonna be honest with the trap do something to you. It fuck your mind up. I have to still tell myself as I'm going to sleep, laying down, you all right, you all right, you good, you all right, everything's all right. Because for so long, I went to sleep with problems and troubles and issues. So now when I lay down, I have to really assess what I have going on. And the other night, I said to myself, you all right, you good, dog. You got money in the bank. You know, you got a good relationship with your daughter. She coming over tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And you got something positive going on. And an audience. Dog, you good. You can go to sleep. I didn't have none of that shit as I was out there. And it's so many more real street niggas. A lot of them haven't been fulfilled in that way to where they got something going on now. They're still trying to climb because they still holding on to some shit. They still holding on to some shit that they should have been let go of. I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you right now. A lot of these niggas, the only reason they haven't come up how they supposed to come up, they got out the street, but they still in the same spot. So you still doing the same thing that you was doing in the street, which is spinning your wheels, not making any forward progress. You've been at that job for too long. You haven't made no forward progress. And the reason why is because it's something that you still haven't let go. And in order for you to really get to that next level, you gotta let that thing go. And you know what it is. And I guarantee you the 3 S's will probably knock it out. But for some reason, you keep in your mind, you continue to be a lawyer for whatever that thing is that you can't let go. It might be the bitch that you try to take with you from out the trap into your transition into your new life. See, that's 3 places. Trap, transition, where you gonna be broke at, out into your new life. Where you trying to go, whether you trying to be a successful author, fucking, you know, or you trying to be a broadcaster, a graphic designer, something that you trying to bring into your new life can't fit through that door. But you continue to pull, you continue to pull, you continue to pull, and you getting the same results. That's why you're not going nowhere. You gotta leave that shit, big home. You gotta leave that. And it is going to be painful. We ain't gonna cut no shit. What they say, what was the word? We ain't gonna sugarcoat, not sugarcoat, it's another no. Cut no corners. We ain't gonna cut no corners. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be painful because you gotta let that thing come out of your body. The same way as I had to go through withdrawals, coming out of, you know, that pill shit, you're gonna have to come up out that shit. But through that pain, you will transform. There is no growth that doesn't have a little bit of pain with it.
Oh.
None. You stretch.
If you do, you need to go to a doctor.
It's going to have some pain with it.
Okay.
It's going to have some pain with it. It's going to have some pain with it. But you've been in that spot for too long, big home. I'm letting you know. You've been in that spot too long. We off Honeykomb. We past that. That's street nigga business. That's what that is. If you come in the rap game, you know, whatever. But I'm talking to you right now, big home. You've been in that spot too long. You did one thing right. It's time for you to take that next step. It's time to take the next step. You did the first thing right. You got away from the big problem. But now it's time for you to take that next step. Dog, stop that bullshit. That's why I can't do no show, man. That's why I can't do no show this nigga with that bullshit in this bitch. Man, shout out to that boy Houston Green. Shout out to that boy Houston Green. Profound words as usual. Houston, I appreciate that shit so much. And I appreciate you, Houston. You knew him, man. I just seen you. That love. Shout out to that boy Russell Dyes. Russell Dyes said, for Big Homes, thank you so much. My nigga, I appreciate you for showing love. That's real talk. As I said, dog, when we talk about this situation, I look at it and I say, let me say this, because I can't say this. I gotta say this. I don't understand. This is my real issue with this situation. We got all of this shit.
Lord.
But as I see that type of violence, as I see that type of violence done to the elders of the Black community, it reminds me of George Zimmerman doing that to the youth of our community. And I'm wondering, dog, for a nigga to have all this motherfucking pressure to where you will go and fucking kill 2 elders of our community. If you paid for it to be orchestrated, you got so tired of looking for Honeykomb that you just had to goddamn do what you had to do. We can't get nobody to do nothing about these motherfuckers. Why do we have all of this vitriol towards each other? But when it's one of them, we hold him back and we just gonna stop at the door. Man, I wish you would, man. Man, take that badge off. Take that badge off. But with us, you will go as far as to execute a elder, 2 elders that you know had nothing to do with the situation. As I understand, this is what gangster shit is. I still need to critique the situation and say, where in the fuck is all of this gangster shit when it's really time for it to get gangster? There wasn't nobody, there wasn't no real gangsters. Nobody had no money to put up when that shit happened with George Floyd. Nobody had no money to put up when it was fucking no, Michael Brown, or what's the young boy name? Martin. Trayvon Martin. Ain't nobody have no motherfucking Anna. And that just proved the goddamn point that these powers that be understand that they are safe. They're safe. They're the one putting us in this fucking pit that continues to consume us. And this pit is the rap game as it stands today. Yesterday, I had a debate with Big Ant from Urban Politicians TV. Y'all have to go over there and watch Grim D's first interview ever of all time. It's heavy. If you're watching this video, go to Urban Politician TV and make sure you support him. But he also has the first interview that Grim D ever did, and he speak on a lot of shit, that even some shit that me and him had going back in the day. That's a heavy interview. But we had a debate yesterday, and we were speaking on the rap game as it stands today. And when we looked at it, I was saying that, dog, these people have turned this rap game into a fucking Roman fucking Coliseum where it's just a blood sport. And if you have any type of mind, if you're saying anything of positivity, you won't get a chance. You won't get a chance. Nobody wants to hear anything with positivity in it. If you're not talking about killing a nigga, and it's like battle rap. In battle rap, they have something called believability. Is it authentic and shit like that? Can we believe that fucking Tay-Rock would actually cut a nigga and keep cutting? It looked like the seatbelt won't work and shit like that. Like, we believe Tay-Rock because all of his energy and shit like that, but we didn't believe that about DNA. You know what I'm saying? And so if DNA or JC, when they use a gun ball, it's like, that shit don't hit like that because we don't believe you. That's why Newborn, that's why his career was over with, because like niggas didn't seen you get beat up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas seen you got punked out. Like, nigga, we don't want to hear no more of that shit. Same thing with quantum physics. But with Clean Paper, niggas want to see him because niggas really feel he's gangster. And that's why it was so serious when Briz and T-Top, well, it was really Briz because T-Top just fell. But when Briz got beat up by Calico Daddy, because Briz was being too physical with Mook and shit like that, it was Mook and Calico against T-Top and Briz. And them niggas beat up Calico and Mook, them beat up. No, what it was Briz was talking about Murder Mook's mom, and she just died. And then he was being physical with him. It's like, nah, my nigga. But they beat Briz up, and Tay-Rock was at the back door. Briz Rothstein is in Cave Gang. That's Tay-Rock's gang and shit like that. And Tay-Rock was at the door saying, come on. He wasn't even helping Briz fight. So that was a big X on his career, because it's like, nigga, you talk all that gangster shit, but nigga, you didn't even help your dude fight, whatever. And Briz had to stay out of battle rap for a while about that shit, because it's like, you know, this nigga, you not really loyal and shit. But this is what I'm saying. We have to believe in this game. We have to believe and have some type of evidence from the streets or something that you will actually move on these words that you're saying. If you just rapping, we don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear no gangster shit from Lil Xan, from Lil Pump. That shit's not gonna go nowhere. We don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear no gangster shit from Lil Uzi, Rich the Kid, Famous Dex. We don't want to hear no gangster shit from them. It's not about how well you rap. It's about how much do we believe what you're saying. Young Dolph can't rap. Plies, this nigga can't rhyme 4 words together to save his life. That nigga will have 3 words that rhyme, and the 4th bar will say just some totally different shit. The fuck? Like how the nigga YNW Melly did on that fucking Murder on My Mind. Blood all on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Blood all on my shirt. Blood all on my shirt. The fuck. You don't have to be able to rap. We just have to believe the words that you're saying. That's it. Niggas believe what Plies was saying until niggas seen that he was hiding on the toilet in California, and niggas seen he got slammed off a stage and all this shit, and now this nigga had to turn to a full-time comedian. And salute to him for doing that. You know, being able to pivot. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't want, because niggas don't want to hear that gangster shit. Nigga, you got slammed off stage. So you better
made a whole special comment.
Yeah, nigga, you better be on that bitch doing the whatever the fuck you doing. Ran off on the floor twice. Nigga, you better do some funny shit. Shout out to that boy Beezy. Beezy came through here. I see you, Beezy. Go ahead, caller. We see you on the line. Who this?
What up, big home?
I see you. What going on with you, big home?
Man, that Kid Murphy, man. Look, man, I just want to go rewind it back a second and touch back on that subject where you said talking about
who this? Who this?
Kevin Murphy.
Kevin Murphy. Okay, I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Now I'm talking about these cats keep the same energy, man. I don't folk don't went burning, man. Grandmama house down. But like you said, George Zimmer's still walking around in months. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take it back even further to the whole shit with the Meek Mill boy when he ran across the 6ix9ine boy. How he didn't attack him like if that would have been a young nigga out there barking at him. If that would have been a young nigga running up on Meek Mill barking that bullshit, they'd ate him alive. They probably would have shot him. for real. That's just that's that fucked up mentality that we got on our brother and on ourselves.
You ain't lying.
Man, that's the self-hate.
You ain't lying.
Folks ain't gonna touch a motherfucking hair on 6ix9ine. Ain't now one of them pussy ass niggas gonna touch a hair on 6ix9ine. I don't see none of them. It ain't no one nigga who I see that'll really dive on that boy. Now, if that would have been Dirk in that situation.
I'm not gonna give Dirk that credit. I can't give Dirk that. Like I said,
because he know he can't go back to the shot.
But you like I said, with this, and shout out to that boy Alton hosting. I'm not hearing enough $5 challenges going on. You giving them too much game, man. I appreciate that shit. No, they showing love, man. I appreciate everybody who been showing love tonight. Shout out to Alton, man. But Kevin, I'm gonna be honest. When these rappers talk, I don't really hear them like that. I don't listen to no rapper and say that you can't. Yeah, I can't listen to no rapper and say that nigga just dive, because to be really, really honest, I never seen Dirk do shit but stand next to King Von. I'm just gonna be honest. I never seen Dirk do that. I never heard of
Chicago on Dirk dead for putting money down, and not per se putting money on niggas' head, but putting money, which is guns, ammunition, which is giving the gang more resources. That's why they want Dirk.
He pumping them like that, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So as far as a nigga just dive in a nigga shit.
You got to.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I as far as this a rapper, I don't.
Oh, Gucci.
Oh yeah. You know? Oh man. Yeah. Like if I know a nigga gonna dive, it's gonna be a nigga from the South. Nigga ain't gonna have no understanding.
He punched Mac Breeze.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm having off the top.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Gucci he go.
This nigga ready to go on live, man, on the goddamn versus battle.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, and that's why I said, dog.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Fame, fuck all the bullshit.
Real talk.
He ready to go right now.
Right then, that's what I'm saying. Gucci kept the same energy. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and to be honest, like I said. This is that beefing. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why you gotta respect Gotti. Gotti, he brought it to the forefront, and this is just real shit. Dog, you cannot go to war. Even if you want to go to war, you cannot go to war until what?
You get your money right.
Exactly. You cannot go to war until you have your money right. And I don't give a fuck if you think you got your money right because you got your red bottom and you flexing on Instagram. Having your money right means you got your folks out of harm's way.
Yep. They out of harm's way, and guess what? You ain't got to move right now. You ain't got to get up and go to work. You can get busy every day.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, as a rapper, if you shout out to that boy Innovator J. Innovator J said, I had to come through, dog. You know what it is, my nigga. You know what we're going to do tonight. Shout out to that nigga Innovator J, heavy in this motherfucker. That love, he came through with that cash app. That love be on. I ain't seen Innovator J in a minute, man. That love Innovator. But yeah, even if you want to go to war, just out of respect and understanding what war is, this is what I want to be understood. These niggas that are advising you young niggas about warfare know nothing about it.
They don't know shit about it.
They don't know nothing about this war shit. Do you see what this nigga said on Say Cheese? Let's go back to it. No, listen to this.
And I'ma be right here, fuck nigga, ain't going nowhere, bitch. I'ma die right here, bitch ass nigga. Pussy ass nigga, y'all know what's up, bitch. It's up there. I got Joel with me. He gonna try to hit your grandma with that bitch. On that, bitch, y'all.
That ain't, see, niggas, you didn't see.
I'm talking about, he let them words grandmama come out his mouth, man, and look how that shit came back, though, bro.
That wasn't the first time. Listen to this.
Hey, look, I ain't doing no more playing with these niggas. On dead, I'm stepping on these niggas' neck. I'm talking about your grandma no ain't safe, your mama no ain't safe.
Come on, dog. This dog. And so when niggas is talking, when you have a nigga like that that's leading the pack, you got niggas that's finna die and niggas that's finna go to prison. But see, when you have
going to prison for
see, when you got a nigga that's laid back and can calculate and shit like that, it's like, dog, if you know how to play chess, it don't matter how fucking loud your opponent is talking over here, nigga. I just seen you open up that goddamn pawn and let your bitch out. You let the bitch out, nigga. You think you finna win this game with a queen because it can make all the moves? Oh yeah, nigga, this bitch coming out, this motherfucker, nigga, you go win now, nigga. You can sit back just as calm, cause you a chess player. You whooping cause you think you got the fucking upper hand, not understanding that move that you made has just proven to me that you ain't ready at the least.
Right.
You not ready at all. You just showed me that you not ready. If it was really like that, you would have kept that quiet. Yep. In your songs, you let it be known what it was. I'm gonna be honest with y'all once again. I wanted to ask you, dog, you think them niggas will try to move? After the nigga said, Rat got bricks on my head, I said, you think them niggas will try to move on this daddy up there? Yeah. That's what I said. I'm like, nigga might try to get his daddy in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a nigga said a rat got bricks, I've been telling y'all for a long time, the most dangerous thing on the street is the motherfucking informant that will kill, fuck ass, and goddamn, that shit so crazy. Dog, a nigga ain't got no rules out here. That's like a queen. That's like a queen on the board. Like the fuck, this nigga ain't got no motherfucking
like side queen.
Yeah, nigga. The fuck? So it's like, dog. So when he said it's a rat, they got bricks on his head. I'm like, oh shit. Like, and that was saying too much in itself. Like, if you know that's what you beefing with, that's when you gotta build that money quietly. Build that whole situation quietly and hope and pray that the shit blow over. But the more and more that you poke and shit like that, like you up in the ante, you up in that shit. And that's what I'm saying. When niggas is out here with all this, I don't care, I'm retarded and shit like that, niggas is just talking. Because as soon as somebody get touched, niggas is gonna be crying just like anybody else. What y'all young niggas are getting fucked up is that you really think that NBA YoungBoy got some type of fucking armor on and he really don't give a fuck. And you not understanding, let anything happen in his life like it happened in yours, he gonna have the same fucking emotions. I think that's the problem, that what you're really making superheroes out of normal people. And so now you're praising their opinion more.
Check this out and think these same celebrities that they turn into superhero, Cole gonna have to deal with this shit. He gonna have to deal with the fact in his mind that now the whole world is expecting something to happen. So even on top of how bad I want something to happen, something gotta happen, because even on top of that, now not only is my livelihood on the line, my career too.
My goddamn career is on the line.
The rap trap, man. The motherfucking rap.
That's all it is. And like I said, once again, as we have 3,000 people, the Rap Trap book will be out this year. It will be out this year because it's just too much going on. Shout out to that boy Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson said, keep up the good work, brother. Wish it was more. The money, okay. Let me get out that bitch. Hold on, caller. Trey Johnson, man, I appreciate that love. He came through on that cash out. Shout out to that boy Kenneth L. Kenneth L said much love. He came through on a PayPal. Kenneth, I appreciate that. Trey, we working, my nigga. Big Facts Podcast. Who is on the line?
It's Walter Wright.
Who?
Walter Wright.
Walter Wright. Okay. Come on, Big Home. We listening to you.
So, like you said, man, y'all talking about the war and all that stuff. Like, it's gonna get real for Honeykomb. It's gonna get real out here.
Yeah, it is gonna get real. Anytime that you have somebody that, once you, I mean, I'm assuming that you mean that, he's gonna have to make a decision, which he is gonna have to make a decision, and that's why I said at the beginning, you cannot rule out the fact that at this time a nigga in this position could be thinking about suicide, because it's like, dog, as much work that Honeykomb is doing right now, he putting out a lot of videos. A nigga may not be seeing the money he wants to see. Maybe, you know, I'm doing all this work and I'm not seeing where it's really paying off because I know how much I have to pay these niggas around me to keep them loyal. I done started seeing this nigga start acting kind of funny and shit like that. And these things happen. Niggas think that it's just, yeah, he got his team around him. My nigga, niggas get kicked out the team every day, all day. Niggas flip their mindset every day, all day. Because niggas been having some shit on their mind. So just because you dealing with beef in the city, niggas trying to kill you, that don't negate the fact that, nigga, I'm trying to get on with this rap shit. And nigga, you said you was finna do this for me and you still ain't did it. In order to keep all these niggas calm and cool, you gonna have to make a lot of promises. And if you don't make good on those promises, niggas start looking at the other side like, shit, I might can do something better with, you know what I'm saying? Shit, if I just took that money, shit, I can do my own shit. And you always have to worry about that. And that's why what a smart move would be, if I knew that, you know, maybe I was gonna do something, I would try to recruit as many people as I could. I would try to recruit new people, get new people on my side. That's what I would want to do. If I'm in that position of Honeykomb, I would have been trying to get fucking new recruits, because these niggas the niggas that's been around, you know, them niggas might start acting a little funny. It's just like
the opposition then already saw them, engaged them. So it's like the whole time the world may not know, but I know directly what I'm up against. So why I'm making shells about it in a song, but in reality, I know if a nigga can afford to put bricks on my head, this is a real thing. So this strategic to like, I need more niggas. If this whole war break out, I need to have a side. Not just the whole city versus me and my clique. No, I need to have a movement. You know what I'm saying? To make that nigga think twice about fucking around with me. That's it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm building up my armor, and that's real shit. Like this, and like I said, this shit do go deep. And I think the biggest thing about this is when shit like this happen, war is a chess game. When something like this happens, it's gonna take a big man to sit back patiently. And the issue is, it would take a big man to sit back patiently if he was a regular nigga. But now, not only do you have to be a big man, but you have to say, fuck what the people are talking about. Because in this rap shit, niggas don't want to hear no more nothing. Nigga don't want to hear no more nothing.
They want smoke.
They looking, because niggas is looking at you like you a victim out here. It's looking like that's niggas is starting to say, whoever he fuck with, that nigga shouldn't have fucked with them.
He need to say sorry.
He need to say sorry. That's what folks are saying. And so now you trying to push the shit over and trying to do that. 9 times out of 10, you gonna die in the process, or you going to prison. Because as we see it, the media sees it, everybody, the police already know who the fuck he's beefing with, and they just sitting back waiting what's going on. And you can rant. Yeah, and you can rant and rave about why ain't y'all save this and save that. It's like the caller said, you made that song about that dude who killed the police officer. It get real dirty in the street. And that's why I say, dog, if you not ready for all the consequences, it ain't for you to be out there. As I said, the only thing that you really have to do to be a street nigga is not give a fuck. And you have to really not give a fuck, because niggas is gonna test you. You can't just get on the interview and do this.
You yourself, you're really vocal about that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, for real. I ain't never gave a fuck, say.
You can't just say it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a situation and it's been put at your doorstep. And the rap trap dictates that, dog, if them folks did that to like, if they did that to your people like that, like, even Jay Prince, you know what I'm saying? Like, you dealing with a fucking monster worldwide. I've been getting blowed the fuck up because this is not normal. Niggas' grandmas don't get and grandpa don't get killed and then the house set afire. This is some real heavy gangster shit. Like, you gotta be a real big motherfucker to, and like I said, when you on videos just telling your whole life story and shit like that, that's not the type of warrior that's gonna beat a nigga that will go this far. So you really, 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 really have to ask yourself what you're doing, because the first fucking rule is do not go to war until you have enough money to do so. Dog, if you in a war, a heavy war, you gotta get your folks the fuck away from that shit.
He tried to get his people up out of there.
Oh shit.
He been there so long, he ain't want to move.
And see?
At that point,
and see?
The big man, and he gotta put some people around to protect him.
Right.
He got called to sleep because he left the city. That's where he fucked up at. He left the city and left all his people behind, like they wasn't gonna get touched.
Damn. Ooh. And that's what I'm trying to explain. Dog, before you act, you have to weigh the fucking cards. You gotta weigh the card, dog. Hold on, caller. You gotta weigh the cards. Dog, is what I'm about to do, whatever leads up to you doing something that's gonna lead up to a nigga wanting your head like this, you gotta, dog, don't let the world put you in a situation. And a lot of niggas do that. Niggas get in front of some hoes, or niggas get in front of a whole lot of people, and niggas do shit that they know they gonna live to regret. You know that you wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Big Face Podcast, who this on the line?
It's Innovator J, big dog.
Innovator J on the goddamn line, man. Tell me something, man. Your guess good as mine, big home.
Man, listen, first of all, I just want to salute y'all, man, because you know a lot of niggas be at ground zero, but they not covering shit in a proper manner.
Mm-hmm.
In the way that y'all do it, bro. Like, it's just, listen, man. Like I said, I just want to salute y'all, man, for you know what I'm saying?
That love.
You know, it could be like a lot of other YouTube motherfuckers who just amp the shit up, but you really coming from a place where you're trying to send a message. Like, you're not using this just to give views and shit.
No, Lord.
Motherfuckers to understand.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, very important, and that's why I say it's very important that it be understood that we have to use each situation that's put in the public as a teaching tool. I don't give a fuck about a motherfucker. I'm not gonna tell you what the fuck happened, nigga. You know what the fuck happened. I feel it's important to teach the lesson in the situation, and I feel like you have to be, nigga, built like that and come from that and really stood in that shit to speak on it. And that's just real shit. Like I said, Academic said it himself. Like, it's not on me to speak on no street shit because I've never been in the street. And you can tell. You can tell what niggas been in the street and which niggas ain't. Niggas ain't speaking on no speculation. Niggas speaking on what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? This is what the fuck it is. That and I told niggas, if I got the fuck out the street, a lot of niggas don't need to be in the street because niggas wouldn't have held down the pressure I held down. Them niggas wouldn't have moved how I moved.
But a lot of niggas just you know, it's a lot of niggas just they infatuated with that shit. They love that shit, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that's gonna take for them to, you know, a lot of niggas never thought they'd see 30 or 35 or 40. And so it takes for them to see 40 years old to realize, like, hey, man, this shit, I've been doing shit. You know what I'm saying? It takes some niggas to see for it to sink in. Like, a nigga make 30 years old and he ain't in the penitentiary, but he done been there, or a nigga ain't in a wheelchair, but he done been shot. For him to realize, like, yo, this ain't what it is. Like I need to move the fuck on. But like I said, big homie, like I just had to salute y'all, man, for doing that. But with this shit, man, listen, a lot of now I will agree with you that grandparents, no, we have never publicly heard about a story where someone's grandparents have been murdered, and I don't know how true this is, big homes. I heard that they fucking called the nigga when they set the house on fire so he can see them die.
Yeah, nah, see that's
nah, he just saw live that everybody else saw.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That's what I figured, because that shit would have been out, because these niggas nowadays dumb enough like to where if they would have called him and did that shit, his stupid ass would have recorded it and then put it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas.
He gonna keep it all the way in the streets. I really feel that on him. Like he gonna, I don't think he gonna give the police no help that he ain't got to give them.
No, it ain't that a niggas will give the police some help, but for clicks and views.
No. He's so dedicated to the street image that he wouldn't even do that. He gonna let it be known we're gonna keep it in the street because of that situation that happened when them niggas shot at him. He cut them niggas shit out. You can see them niggas faces when them niggas shot at him. He cut that shit out.
Yeah, when he was in the car.
Yeah. So now I ain't putting that on. Like I said, that nigga is like I said, street nigga, and that's. But like I said, you gotta just be a special type of dumb to be out there in the street, and that's just what it is.
But that's what it is with everybody now, bro. Cause these niggas ain't street niggas today. These niggas ain't real street niggas today. Like these niggas ain't street niggas don't be on the internet, man. And these niggas playing internet games. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, big home. Now, if a nigga do, see, cause that's when a nigga say that, it's like a nigga saying them niggas ain't real bloods. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga can't say a nigga because it ain't up to what a nigga think a blood is up in California. No. Listen to me. I'm saying that if a nigga is in the street doing what street niggas do, he a street nigga. He just a little bit more ignorant. You know what I'm saying? A lot of street niggas then gave themselves up. A lot of street niggas then did shit in the street just for fucking, before it was Instagram, niggas been doing shit in the street just to get their name up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I don't want nobody to play nobody weak. Don't play nobody weak, cause I understand the landscape. So like Star always say, man, the streets is the internet now. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna play a motherfucker weak. Yeah. It's just that, you know, when you really out here, you ain't trying to be seen.
That's not, but like I said, but see, innovator, that's what I'm trying to tell you is that just because a motherfucker do something stupid does not mean that he not in the streets. So I'm saying, so I'm saying, but they still in the street. It's just the fact that they trying to shine like we used to come through in them big Chevys with all the M&M colors and the Jolly Rancher color with the big dumb rim on. We was making ourselves hot to the police too, and we was doing that shit, and we were doing it just for the hoes. So we were doing exactly what these niggas is doing now, just in a different way. You know what I'm saying? We was making ourselves hot then. You know what I'm saying? We were making ourselves hot too. But so I'm just saying.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Gangster. If nigga doing gangster shit, nigga gangster. If nigga doing street shit, nigga street nigga. I'm not gonna take their name from them. I'm just gonna call it like it is. Nigga dumb as fuck. Nigga dumb as fuck. Nigga stupid. That's what it is. That's all it is. And like I said, you ain't never gotta worry about competing with any street nigga for no really long amount of time. Because the niggas is gonna niggas that cycle gonna move. And if you are battling a street nigga for a bitch, let the bitch go. Let the bitch go. What I want us to understand through this situation is
that ain't none of it worth it, man.
Exactly. A lot of times we will do things thinking. A lot of mistakes we make, we doing it thinking with our pride or thinking with our ego or thinking with our dick. And we'll get put in a situation where we get put in another situation to get put in another situation. If you would have never started this string of events, then we wouldn't be here. But because you did this, now you got to do this, and now you got to do this, and you can't act like no hoe because now you know what I'm saying. Like it's the rules of the street. It's the rules of the street. So the first thing that you do is keep it righteous from the beginning because you are not ready for the consequences. And these niggas out here are not playing fair. That's what you need to know. Niggas out here ain't keeping no score and they not playing fair. These niggas is hired. I told y'all niggas, these niggas hired these motherfucking white boys straight from fucking Detroit. Nigga, sit them white boy down here to burn that house down and do that shit. You have to be a tactical, cold calculating motherfucker to shoot 2 elderly black people and still be able to move through and pour accelerant in the house and burn it and have that shit burning so fierce that by the time the neighbors come outside, they can't even do shit. They can't do shit but put their phone out. They can't even get close to it. You have to know. You have to know. So, like I said, it just hold on, innovator, hold on. But as I said, you got to be aware that these niggas are not playing fair. Period. Point blank.
At all.
I'm gonna let you get the last word. Innovator.
All right, well, let me just say this. We seen motherfuckers attack family members in different cities all across, you feel me, all across the nation, man. Like, shit happened up here before where the big case that was up here where they shot an old boy's son in the head, and because they couldn't get to him. They couldn't get the father, so they shot the boy in the head. And that was a big case up here, but see, that shit been going on up here. So we've been, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Where you from?
Chicago.
And here's another thing. Somebody just said he lucky he got Jay on his side. Let me tell you something. Honeykomb can't ask Jay Prince to go to war with him.
At all.
Honeykomb can't ask him to go to war with him unless if Jay Prince just where you at? I'm down here in the room and just and he just give you 50 niggas. But I don't believe Jay Prince, he's too smart for that. What Jay Prince will do, hold on, innovator, hold on. What Jay Prince, I feel like what he'll do is maybe try to mediate, but nigga, I'm not finna risk my whole shit for some hot ass shit down there.
That you already had going.
Yeah, I'm not finna, cause really, for real, like shit, my work is done. Like nigga, I signed you. And so whatever the fuck happened for him, my shit, my numbers go up.
And like to be real, I did my job, which was stop you from getting killed down there.
Real talk.
Hey, what you always say, man? Niggas ain't finna let nothing die. Hey, listen, Honeykomb Brazy is not that important to motherfucking Jay Prince. Well, he gotta stop something. Nigga, he will let you die.
Real talk.
You ain't that important, nigga. You ain't bringing in enough money. Nigga, when Drake got into it with Pusha T, Jay Prince stepped in because of the type of money that Drake brings.
But not even that, not even just that. It's because Pusha T wasn't no real threat like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But even if he was, like, the type of money that you right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what niggas don't realize. But
you right.
Look, man, all I want to say on this shit is this, man. Is this like, people shouldn't be surprised in 2021 with everything going on.
Oh no, sir, we're not gonna do that. We can't do that.
Let me finish.
Okay. Okay.
Now, we never seen nobody grandparents killed, and it's been publicized like this. But like I say, family members, girlfriends, kids, like this shit has been going on across the nation for the longest. Like all them fucking big drug dealer documentaries. If you really go back and pay attention to that shit, to all the motherfuckers that watch that type of shit. Because I was at that point. At one point, I was into that shit. But
look, and we understand, paid in full. We seen that. But like I said, This is it do get dirty, and like I said, this is a different level of violence.
Motherfucker, it's his grandparents. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is.
Ooh, now that's a good question. That's a good question. What's more violent, your grandparents or your child?
I was thinking that shit this whole time. Call me because I'm looking at it like, you know, look, I seen a video on YouTube earlier and from a nigga another motherfucker I watched, and I'm just like, he going off about how, oh man, these motherfuckers should go to hell and all that shit. But I'm like, bro, listen, if you really think about it, bro, you don't know what a motherfucker did to make them want to do that. When dude killed that little boy up here, they shot at his mama. You know what I'm saying? So if your mama in the car with your brother and they kill your brother and you wound your mama, you will lose it. You will lose it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't. So I don't know what Honeykomb Brazy into. I don't know what the fuck he did. I don't know what the fuck happened to where a nigga would send some motherfuckers or a nigga would go themselves to say, hey, fuck it, I'm going all out. Because see, one thing motherfuckers always quick to come to conclusions about what a motherfucker did. But we never sit and ask the question, why? What the fuck made them want to go and kill a motherfucker's grandparent? You know, like I say, bro, I'm up here in Chicago, bro. Like like the way the shit go down up here, the first thing you ask is why? Because shit gets so bad up here, man. Like, well, it's shit that don't even get reported on you know what I'm saying, to the national news and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They only use certain stories to build a narrative and to paint the city a certain type of way. But man, like prime example, man, black women been missing for the last couple years, just going missing, and ain't no motherfucker said nothing about it. But my point is to say this is that, like that question that a motherfucker posed in the chat, bro. Which one is worse? Because that's what I immediately thought about. When I heard about this shit, I thought about that little boy getting killed, getting shot in the head. And I'm just sitting there thinking, bro, the whole day, like, damn, which one is worse? Your motherfucking son or your motherfucking grandma or your granddad? Like, which one? Like, you but.
Yeah, I say your child. I say your child.
Regardless of that, bro, it's just that whatever the fuck he did, like you say, it'll make a motherfucker want to commit suicide, but it don't necessarily mean they doing suicide by their own hand. This will make a motherfucker go out there and crash out to the point where they just leave themselves lacking to the point where motherfuckers can just catch them
and that's real talk. That innovative. I appreciate that.
Any motherfucker from the city, especially from the west side, they done heard stories about certain shit. And I just I ain't gonna put no names out there, none of that shit, but I'll just say this. There was a point in time where some shit happened in the city. And in order to kill a motherfucker's father, they killed his son first just so he can come outside. So when you speak about how bad a motherfucker will, or when you speak about the lengths that a motherfucker will go to get you, ain't no limit. Ain't no limit. They will go to whatever the fuck they got to do. If they really want you bad enough, they will go to whatever extent they gotta go to.
Real talk, man.
And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like I say, bro,
appreciate that, man.
Y'all, bro, because y'all on ground zero with this shit and y'all covering this shit. And this ain't no whole shit. Niggas ain't finna sit up there and talk about this, because you got a bunch of motherfuckers that sit up there and report on this shit, won't even show their face and all that goofy ass shit.
Gay shit.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Gay.
But my nigga, y'all frontlining and not only that, but y'all telling the side that motherfuckers need to hear.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of motherfuckers out here that's 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, and they think this shit cool. You know what I'm saying? They little Tim. You know what I'm saying? And they think this is the way to go out, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? So salute y'all, man. Y'all
appreciate that, big home. That love. That love. When he try to pull at me. What they saying?
I thought this nigga finna hang up.
Big Bad Podcast, who this?
What if you want to stay on the phone?
Okay, we'll do it. All right. Somebody, it was so much shit that was said. But let's look. Jeffrey Callens came in like crazy. I appreciate everybody fucking with that $10 more challenge. Jeffrey, I appreciate that love, be home. Shout out to that boy Michael Jackson, come back through crazy. Fuck with that $5 challenge. I appreciate it, be home. Trick Bag Shorty said we doing this shit the big way. $10 challenge or die. Look, man, I'm seeing a lot of people saying hey, block that nigga Keith marching. I told y'all, any motherfucker asking for the call-in number, like I ain't with that shit. Big Face Podcast, who this?
It's D, man.
Oh, D, what the word is? D in Atlanta. Speak to me, big home.
What's up, man?
We working, man.
Look, this is what I need everybody listening to understand. And this is why at this point in time where we are in history, everything is so critical because I don't know if anyone's familiar with war, but we're losing on all fronts right now. When you're in a war, at least, this platoon over here might be making a little headway, but this one, no, as a community, as a black community right now, we're losing on all fronts. And it starts, as you always mention, such a big part with the music industry because they are making money on our destruction. So not only just like when we were slaves, they were making the money off our destruction. It's the same thing headed by the music industry. Because they are making money off promoting violence, promoting our daughters, selling their pussy for a Birkin bag. They are making money off that. And then, here's the kicker, they own the Birkin bags too. So whatever little money they do give to Future, to JT, when you go buy the Lambos, when you go buy, whatever you buy, they homeboy gonna get the rest of the little money they gave you. So we losing on all fronts right now.
Yeah.
So
you ain't lying, D, and that's I think that's the biggest thing about it is that every time we turn around, we taking another loss.
Yep.
We taking another loss.
And then the thing about it, like I said, is so important because, like I said, it does start with the family and the community because they know that as long as it's normal. Because you got to understand, people say, oh, well, white men lead too sometimes. Yeah, they do, but it's not necessarily normal in their culture. It's normal in our culture for a female to have 5 baby daddies. No one would bat an eye at that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why it's promoted in the music. So they're going to keep pushing Megan Thee Stallion. They're going to keep pushing Cardi because all the women are going to hear. Women already, let's face the fact, women already tend to not be responsible for their actions. I don't know what it is, but women a lot of times aren't held accountable. Then you already got young girls listening and all they hear is throwing the pussy, twerking, that's all they see. They don't show them on the back end when you're a CNA and you 35, living off food stamps, having a white ass, and you got 5 kids and you have no hope. They don't show that part. You see what I'm saying? They only show the Birkin bag that you're not going to get because you're 300 pounds, you're a CNA, so you're not going to get Future. Future's not going to mess with you.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Future's not going to see, they don't promote that part. All they promote is because at least, I think you mentioned this before, at least with the male side of it, you do realize that you may die if you do this. You see what I'm saying?
Real talk.
They go to jail.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So, but even whichever way you look at it, it all starts with the family. And so as soon as we get that underway and the family unit more together.
Yep.
You good? Yeah, I'm good. Then that's when we can start. That's when we can start to make some progress. And now it's gonna be difficult because here's the other side of it, and I'll be the first to admit this. The music do be sounding good.
Yep.
God damn, especially back that old Future.
that old Future have you want to do dope and you don't even do dope.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
It sounds good. That 52 night, what was it, 57 nights?
I think 56 nights. 56 nights. You ain't lying. That shit. That shit had a goddamn a spirit to it or some shit like that. But D, that you ain't lying, my nigga. That's real shit. And like I said, I always appreciate you calling in. Let me catch and see what these motherfuckers talking about. But I appreciate that, D.
Okay, hold it down, big home, and keep doing your thing.
I got you. But that's another that is another aspect to it. That's another aspect to it is the family, and we have to understand that this is a microcosm of a bigger fucking problem. It's not just niggas taking these lyrics literally and going and killing niggas' grandma. It's bitches taking the music literally and thinking that they need a trap boy and getting their ass murdered because a nigga can't get to the nigga they dating. It's all fun and games until it's your turn. It's all music until it's your turn. Then niggas went too far. I ain't with it. I ain't with it at all. I want to go over this right here. Let's read this together. Let's see if we can't read this. I can't read that. Damn. I can't read this shit. What did it say?
Damn. It say, if you gonna step, just step. It's that simple. Stop saying my name on the internet. All that police ass shit, putting insurance on y'all stuff. Shaking my head on that. I hate mobile niggas. For real, I'm saying. They condone the police shit. That's why I move like I move. Let's just stay off the net. What to say, with it on blood. I never say y'all niggas' name. I don't know who want to kill me. Let's play that game. Y'all short peep situation niggas really running out of shit to say.
All right, well.
That was today?
I don't know when that was. Like a day ago. Oh, that was a day before. That was a day before. That was a day before this shit happened. So with shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. As I said, I'm gonna feel sorry for the people who are the unsuspecting victims and shit like that, innocent people. But as street niggas, we are supposed to die. We supposed to get murdered. We supposed to go to prison. Nobody bats an eye. And that's kind of the reason why it's become so rampant in this rap shit for people. As soon as Nipsey Hussle died, it was a nigga on the internet saying, oh, I just killed him. Yeah, I just killed him. I'm leaving town right now. Motherfucker was acting like they killed him just because that's what this is about now. It's about getting attention no matter how you do it. Nobody has no respect for nothing because we don't have no respect for nothing. That Chicago shit has spread all through the country, all through the world. You look at them UK niggas. Them niggas is saying the same shit. I queefed them. Yeah, all that shit right there. Them niggas is, you know what I'm saying? It's not cool to be sympathetic towards no enemy. It's not like you need to be just as gangster. Like you need to kill these niggas and not give a fuck. That's the persona that you need to have. If you come out like you're a human. This is another thing we talked about yesterday about artists having different emotion and feeling different ways. You can't have that. You have to be a gangster all the fucking time. Because if it come a situation and you don't respond like the fuck you said in your song, the reason why I listen to you, then yeah, my nigga, it's over with. I ain't got no reason to listen to you no more. Niggas ain't listening to rappers because they rap good. If that was the case, a lot more talented rappers would be on. They listening to rappers because the street said that them niggas is about what they talking about. When we seen Boosie count that money and say, if you see a goddamn 50-ounce pussy, nigga, you see a 20-ounce pussy, nigga, that shit changed niggas' minds around. When that, I'm gonna tell you certain spots. When that Trap or Die came out, when Hoods the Hood came out, and when Boosie made that goddamn documentary, and that nigga said, if you see a 50-ounce pussy, like that shit really was in niggas' mind. Like, nah, nigga, I wanna be respected like that. Just being a rapper ain't stop with all that rap shit. Like, niggas don't want to hear that rap shit. You need to live this shit. And so now, in order for you to have, in order for you to have money, you gotta put your life on the line, which makes this rap game the most dangerous career that there is. It's more dangerous than being a fucking snow crab fucking fisher, or be a snorkeler in the fucking Bermuda Triangle, being a spelunker, you know what I'm saying, in the crystal caverns, all that shit. Like, this is a place where if you don't put yourself and your family in harm's way, we don't want to hear it. And that has to stop. In order for it to stop, we have to admit that that is what it is. Big Facts Podcast, who is this on the line?
Man, this is Low Key from Spruce, Texas.
Low Key on the line, man. Where the hell you been at?
Man, you know, shit, just investing like a motherfucker.
Okay, that ain't nothing wrong with that, big home. Tell me about this, man. First off, let me ask you this. With a nigga being from, this the nigga from Houston. I should ask him. But, dog, is this normal in Houston?
Man, if it rains just a little bit, this motherfucker flood. This shit been fucked up for a while, and it ain't used to be like this. You know, so the money that's supposed to be used to upkeep this shit, to keep this type of shit from happening, they spending that shit as politics.
Hold on. No, low key. I'm asking, is niggas getting their grandparents killed and the house burned down? Is that something that's normal out there in Houston?
Not the way it's being publicized. We had a lot of murders this year. You know, when you got people that's traumatized, we the most traumatized people on the planet. You know, people that look like us all over the planet. And we've been, and you know, you make a great point whenever you bring up about the baby mamas. You know, I had my shit with my baby mama, kept it for my son. You know, we doing a lot better now. But, you know, the fact that we traumatized is a major part of the motherfucking problem. And, you know, and it comes from the motherfuckers who raised them. And I'm not saying that it's their fault. They traumatized too. The motherfuckers that raised them got them fucked up on a DNA level. I was talking to my partner the other day. This is why I called him. My partner flipped up. He got a channel, and he did a video. He was Southside Coffee Crib. And when he was coming up, he's a reputable from his set. He know Baby Lane, knew Nipsey, and the whole nine. And so he got to a point with his knowledge himself to where he realized that he wasn't doing enough for self-destructing. So he would go to so-called enemy neighborhoods, so-called enemy Pyru set with red and blue chucks on, and he was pushing the line for, you know, niggas to get out of the cycle. And he was putting his life on the line. And that's why a lot of niggas from Pyru sets got a lot of respect to him to this day. Niggas from so-called enemy Crip hoods got a lot of respect for him to this day. I didn't know this nigga over a decade. He like a brother to me. And so he put out the video, and like he always do, and he was telling niggas, you know, niggas get killed still on the regular in the setting. He just was telling them like, hey, we got to get out the cycle. Woo, woo. So I talked to him. I was like, man, that's a good ass video, you know, you put out. And so we got to topping it by the end of the conversation. I said, look, bro, if you ain't affecting these niggas on a DNA level, when they was attacking who, raised their motherfucking ass from early, when they was in their early development stage, you're talking to a concrete brain that had already got too old to where they ain't trying to hear nothing that they ain't already with. Niggas gotta attack them like, it's just like with me. I just realized not too long ago that my temper and my anger came from my father, bless his soul. And so, you know, I'm gonna try to have a hard conversation with my brother and sister about they got the same issue I got. We got it from my father. I didn't realize it until I snapped on this chick and I just went the fuck off, and I don't even be on that type of time. But you know, like, you know, cause I'm a laid back nigga, I'm low key, but I realized right after I just snapped on and went in on, I said, man, that came from my father. Then I had to think about his life and why certain shit happened around him, you know, because I just had to be honest, man, you know, and so with all of us, we all, you know, have been traumatized, and you know, I told my lady, I said, sometimes the people that think that they got all their moral shit together, it's easier for them to look over the trauma that they went through as a kid, because it's easy to point the finger at the nigga that's been in and out the penitentiary. So, like, you know, he fucked up. The motherfucker who think they got all their moral shit together, it's easy for them to look over their trauma. So when certain people don't want to be around them, they ain't got good politics, you know, they're overlooking the fact that, yeah, nigga, you've been traumatized too, so you got to confront that shit and deal with it and be able to say, hey, you know, my parents or who didn't raise me or did, or maybe their parents were crackheads, they human just like the rest of us. Ain't nobody perfect motherfucker make mistakes. Niggas got to be willing to forgive that shit, realize that, you know, ain't nobody perfect out here, and just deal with self. Always be able to look in the mirror and take accountability and say, shit, I know I've been fucking traumatized. I'm going to confront that shit. I'm going to admit that shit, and I'm going to work with it from there. And if you're talking to another motherfucker the same shit they need to tell these, you know,
real talk. You ain't lying. And that's exactly what we have to address that. And I think when we're talking about this situation right here, we have to speak about where this mindset comes from and why it's so hard to penetrate the mind of a young man, young woman after the age of, let's say, 10 years old. I don't know why in the fuck anybody would be calling my fucking number right now when you know I'm live. That's not the goddamn pizza man. This is a motherfucker that. But shout out to Gabe Familia from you seen that shit? Gabe Feminella. And also, I don't like, if you haven't called me in like months and months, come on, my nigga, don't do that. Come on, don't do that. Hold on, Loki. Big Face Podcast, who this?
Hello.
Big Face Podcast, who this?
Oh, this T from the D, man.
T from the D, speak.
I know my background kind of loud because I'm a truck driver and shit like that. I'm driving right now, man. But I know you about to get off soon, man. So I just wanted to end off on a little lighter note, man. So on the behalf of Detroit, man, we ain't had nothing to do with Honeykomb.
Straight up.
I swear to God, I damn sure said that shit. I said, man, that nigga that hired a nigga from up there in Detroit, them nigga that came down that bitch. If I'm from the city that the nigga I'm beefing with or some shit like that, I'm not gonna hire no in-town shooters. What was that movie? That was Four Brothers. The movie was Four Brothers, and the nigga said, I want out-of-town shooters so the shooters can get back out of town. You get back out of town. Now hold up, before we go to, you need to come in and let them see the jacket. Yeah, let them see the jacket because they ain't seen it yet. They ain't even seen the shit yet. I appreciate that, T. That's some heavy shit. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Go ahead. All right, you see, goddamn, Rim D got dressed up for the night. Goddamn, he was gonna be political.
Yeah, this one you getting on your. See me with the peacoat going on right here. Shouts out to them Black Panthers that came before us.
Real talk.
I know what's going on. We still at 25 in this bitch.
Big Face Podcast. Who this on the line?
This Walter, man, I had to call back in because the caller was talking about how he snapped out his homeboy girl. And I was just thinking, like, women's supposed to be seen, not heard. I don't know where all these women think they can get up there and get a man into a situation, and ain't gonna help him fight not one bit. They don't know how to hold no gun. They don't know how to do nothing, but they want a nigga to go die for them or something like that.
And that's, but see, that the whole thing is that's a NAB mentality. And if you listening or following anything a NAB tells you to do, then you in the wrong.
Fact.
You in the wrong.
A lot of these niggas, they ain't heard you yet, man.
Yeah, that's all. They just got to get their mind open up. Rim D said, "How old are you?"
I'm 25.
25. Okay, you ready? You ready? Like I said, you got any kids in the felonies?
I had juvenile felonies, but that shit gone now.
Most definitely, yeah. That's I ask young niggas that, man, because I feel like those are two of the things that slowed me down a lot. I feel like I'd be a lot farther had I not had that. Even though I've been able to accomplish a lot of good shit, I slowed myself down a lot trying to gain the approval of motherfuckers who not gonna get that to you, man. So you continue to do that, man. Continue to be solid and rock out, big home.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
It's love. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking out. I want to make sure that y'all totally. What video? Which one? Oh, yeah. That's first of all, I tried. That's what I was trying to tell him, but you interrupted me. That's what I was trying to tell him. You have to go to Brim D's page so that you can see the real coverage of what really went down. But furthermore, just be on the lookout. Go subscribe to Brim D. That YouTube page is about to be a real hub for a lot of shit. I don't want you to go over there for any one video. Go to Brim D's page and see what's going on. That's funny though. Hold on. I find that so funny that he laughed and you felt offended. I found that so funny. That's so. I love that. I love that because that's what people need to see. What people do to people, that's what you don't want it done to you. So make sure that y'all go to Brim D page and show that love. I want to shout out where's Big Homie at? Our real estate agent. Where the fuck is his shit at? I'm gonna have to put that shit in the description box. Once again, y'all make sure that y'all go hit the button over there. Y'all make sure that y'all go to. Damn, I wish I had. Well, I ain't gonna play that. What is here? Oh, I do got that. But that's gonna kill my. Let me see. What can I do? What can I do that's gonna work? Okay, it's on. Make sure you go to myoliveleaf.biz. This is what brought me back from the dead when I had that fake corona shit. I took this shit every day and I got fucking energized. Like I had that shit made me feel fucking powerful. Make sure if you want to learn how and why the music influences us the way it does, y'all go get Donald Oliver Davis's book, Revolution. It is an introduction to the art and science of worldview warfare. It is about the music. You can go to Amazon and get this, type in his name, type in Revolution, and play this back if you need to know the name. An introduction to the art and science of worldview warfare. Donald Oliver Davis, Revolution is the name. We working, man. I appreciate everybody showing love. If you watching this on a playback, make sure you show love, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. Everybody who donated and showed love tonight, I appreciate that. This is why I do it. Y'all are the reason. Once again, be on the lookout. If you do get an invite to Brim D's listening party, March 18th, if you get a card to be one of the people who actually gets to mark yay or nay on the songs, consider yourself lucky, and be on the lookout for that Brim D project. Go to that channel right now and look for everything he got over there. Don't play with the Brim, my nigga. I see nigga, you do what you want, but don't fuck with the girl. You can do what you want, but don't fuck with the girl. I'm official, but we don't shoot the kill. You caught in the feeling, get stuck like wet. Ain't coming out the back end, trying to get the back end. Then I got the whole game with me. So when the blue just hop in the bottom of my pocket, a bitch gon' have you rock crap. Fly on me, going straight to the pillar, no middleman. He throw my pants, I'm Julian Settlement. Shoot in the corner with the pop Chris Middleton. Himself, though, he didn't really want to kill a man. I'm in the feel like a farmer. Ain't no honor for your honor. My middle finger to a daughter. I stop myself when I don't know all this. If I need some coke, gotta go down the floor. Can't take nothing to that. Make a nigga listen this bang. So much money, these niggas can't stand it. Gotta be 30 on me, you can have it. Once that nigga get tossed, no salad. Caesar. When you got a trigger, don't pull it. Squeeze it. When I fuck the bitch, you couldn't believe it. That shit look at me, man. Ain't get caught by the ops, but nigga got back. Don't hit the wrong niggas in your bando. And a bitch step in the field, you call me commando. Red, ready, go like Rambo. Chasing nigga like Sambo. When that don't get scrambled. But any y'all be damn mo. I'm gonna feel like a Sambo. See nigga, I'm camo. You do what you want, but don't go with the work. You can do what you want, but don't go with the work. I'm official, but we don't show the kill. You caught in the feeling, get stuck like red. Coming out the back end, trying to get the back end. And I got the whole game with me. So when it blue, just hop in the bottom of my pocket. A bitch gon' have me like crap. Nigga, you do what you want, but don't go with my bottle. Why not them see that Chicago? Feel plenty when I hop on the plane with a guapo. Yeah, won't be like you, Jan Rocco. Nigga try me, I'm a soccer. Rhythm talking for a popper. Blood said that he ain't finna box him. Drop him to the doctor. Take my bitch out for some daggers. Most of these niggas be acting. Most of these niggas be fashion. All my niggas be having. Straight on my niggas, they locked in the chain. I put that broom on my name. I got the stickers, I put in there, working the pain. If you ain't bring me that game. Nigga, hey, if you wanna get through the front, you a joke. Hey, I ain't never snorted no coke. I got that dope off a boat. I got that pull in the road. I put your bitch in the scope. I put that dick in the throat. I put your bitch off the soap. So the head of that rope. I got the nuts on the end of that sticky. Bitch, you know what you want, but don't go with the girl. You can do what you want, but don't go with the girl. Go for sure, but we don't show the kill. You caught in the feeling, get stuck like wet. Coming out the back end, trying to get the back end. Then I got the whole game with me. So when it blue, just hop in the bottom of my pocket. A bitch gon' have me like crap.
Oh yeah.
Big ass team shit. You already know how we come in. They don't need no introduction. They don't know how they talk. You know what I mean? We having all that time too. You know, I'm got the animals off of the body, got the bitches off my pocket, my purse, you know, you ride, yeah, fuck you, talking.